season, second in the Big Ten, 12-3 in the conference, chasing 14-1 Michigan. Illini women's basketball has a home game tomorrow, hosting Rutgers. The Cubs and White Sox are set to get their Cactus League schedule underway this coming Friday. The teams will play each other in Arizona. It's a 2 o'clock Central first pitch. The NBA All-Star break continues. The Bulls are off until Thursday night when they host Toronto. Chicago's 11th in the East. They went into the break with losses in 6 in a row and 9 of 10, falling to 24 and 31 on the season. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The second I see that Chick-fil-A text in the group chat, I'm throwing my shoes on and running out the door. Hey, I'm Layla.
And I'm Kaylin.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how it feels like an easygoing morning.
The chicken adds the most flavor. It's juicy and seasoned.
The biscuit is just very light and airy and fluffy, just like a cloud.
I also love to put jelly on mine so it's sweet and savory.
It's a good start to the day.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 29. Washington's birthday brings mostly sunny skies with highs near 63. Monday night, we'll see patchy fog developing with a low around 39. Looking ahead to Tuesday, expect mostly cloudy conditions with a high near 56. Currently, it's 32 and clear today. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Hey Bear fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, a turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. WRMN 1410, where Chicago comes to play. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears and WRMN.
This is Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town WRMN. National news at the top of every hour and local news and weather at the bottom. Find more information about programming and current events at WRMN1410.com. News, weather, and entertainment across the Fox River Valley here on WRMN 1410 AM, the Talk of the Town.
Justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Another Monday. It is 6:09 a.m. We are here on WRMN AM 1410. You are here with me, Soozy C, and my co-host for the week, Dino D. Good morning, Dino.
Hey, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. How's it going?
It is going. It's going to be 60 again. Do you believe yesterday?
Oh, my God. What a weekend it was. How about it?
Oh, my God. I went home to the Mobile Marriott yesterday after visiting my mom. I ripped open all the windows. I mean, I probably have only like 4 I could open or 5, but it was beautiful getting some fresh air in there and just, enjoying. Somebody had a campfire. It's my favorite smell in the world.
I love it.
So it was a good day. It was very nice.
I started picking up the wood. I almost got to that point, but I had so much to do. I don't know if you do, but I live out of my car because you're going from one job to the other, to this, to that. And so I cleaned out my car. I wiped out all the garbage, got things all the way I needed it, so I'm organized again. I put the paper. I'm a compartment guy. Everything goes in a little box.
Oh yeah, because I go here, and then I go to Newman's, and then I go to our bar in Belvedere, and now the restaurant I'm opening. I'm partners in. So yeah, I got stuff everywhere.
How's that restaurant?
It's going really exciting? Good. It's so exciting.
As a restaurant owner, let me tell you something. There's nothing like it when you'll see. When the people walk in and the place is nice, that's your house.
That's how I feel about Newman's.
They're coming into your kitchen.
Newman's is my baby. I opened that place. That is my baby. I'll never leave there. I keep telling the chef, I'm like, I've lost 24 pounds. I'm going to put it back on in about a week at this rate. So I get you. My car is a hot mess. Plus, then in the way back, I have an animal carrier, a small one, because I'm always it's coming into animal rescue season. So I'll be getting the phone calls going, there's a turkey vulture. There is a raccoon. The biggest one was a goose, and I did not have a carrier for a goose. So I found a tote. I ripped all my Christmas stuff out, grabbed the tote and a big blanket and drove over, found the goose, wrapped her up. So, So my car is definitely a mobile everything.
It's everything. And I'm one of those guys where I've got the jumper cables. I've got the fix-a-flat, not just the
see, I don't have any of that
everything. I got everything in the car.
That would be important.
I got a tool bag that can fix just about anything.
You got the MacGyver?
The
MacGyver bag.
All the safety flares and all this, that, and the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
bright
good.
Lights. Well, when you're old, you can't see. So
same. But you'd think maybe I should put something like that in my car.
It wouldn't hurt you.
I could save the animals.
At least,
I could save the animals and run businesses.
So, at least you got the animal to hug when you're crying on the side of the road. You don't got cable.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a flat. But I have fixed many, many flat tires in my life. I've probably changed at least 11 or 12.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to. So when I lived in South Elgin, I had a new car, and I had 7 flat tires. I mean, I would walk in a discount tire. They'd be like, Sue, again? And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So after 2 years, there was a recall on the tires. So it wasn't me. It was the recall on the tires. And Discount Tire and Goodyear were very cool. They reimbursed me a ton of money gave me a new set of tires. But, I'd walk in and they'd be like, again?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you? And I go, I don't know. There was nothing, no nails. I didn't hit a curb. So, yeah. I was like a pit crew.
I have to get new tires pretty regular because I want to stop when I want to stop.
I've seen you park over here and almost back into a car, and I'm like, oh, God, Dean's here. I need my brakes done.
I'm not the best at it. And I just had my brakes done. My rear brakes, because I count on them.
My rear brakes need to be done.
I'm tight on your butt when I'm behind somebody driving.
Oh, not good, especially a motorcycle, sir.
Never did that. When I rode a motorcycle, I used to drive like a little schoolboy. I'd be... Yeah, I never liked clawing around on a bike.
Well, I hate seeing, like, if you're at a stoplight and a car and a motorcycle is stopped and a car pulls up really close. I always want to open my window and go, can you, like, if somebody rear ends you, you're taking the bike out. Like, common sense. So, I'm crazy when the bikes are out. I'm like, back up.
Bike season, it makes you feel like it's just around the corner.
They were out in droves yesterday, which is funny because most guys on Harleys are like, it's salty, too much salt on the bike. And I get that because that chrome pit's super easy.
One thing I do want to mention, we are on YouTube.
We are live.
Yeah, so don't try to adjust your screen. It's me, Dino. It's not Elliot.
It's Dino D, Soozy C, and Dino D this week.
That's right. So I says, you know what? I'm going to come on Soozy's show and try and back her up just a little bit. So they pulled in the B team, so that's why you guys are stuck with me
the
here.
B team.
Yeah, it's okay. You guys do it all the time. I just fill in, but it's going to be a good week. We got a lot of things coming. We got some great weather. I mean, my God, what is it now? They say it's 34, but I think it's about 40.
Yeah, my screen says 35. Yours, usually Elliot has the AccuWeather up.
Yeah.
But mine says 35, but I'll take that. Yeah, and I think tomorrow I got to get a hold of why can't I think of his name? I just said his name too. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to pop in on Big Top Sports.
There you go. Big Derek
and we'll talk about,
Well, he's
Derek
not in. He's going to be off.
He's off all week. As a matter of fact, he sent me a picture this morning. I'll share it on Facebook. He right now is on a cruise ship with his mom and his cousins on a huge trip, and they are in the British Virgin Islands. So, of course, last week he sent me a picture standing outside in Florida, palm trees, sun. I'm like, oh, really? You're torturing me? Here's us. It's overcast. And this morning on my way in, he sent me a picture on the side, standing over the ship and I just took a picture of the traffic in front of me and went, we're not the same.
Yeah, here's where we are.
Yeah, so.
But the weather's going to be good. There's only like a 10% chance of precipitation today.
Mm-hmm.
Should be the high, like about 62, they're talking, which would break the record.
Golfers, get out there. It's a little soggy, but get out there.
Humidity is a little high. It's right 92% right now. Air quality is moderate air quality.
Yeah, it's not good.
I saw you with the breathers. So I figured, something going on.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, it's supposed to be good. Tuesday, we're talking like 54. It's going to be cloudy. Tonight, you're going to get a lot of wind coming in, they're saying. Going to pick up just a little bit and be 54, but, again, cooler near the river.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we're talking maybe a high of 59, sunshine. Thursday, may get some kind of rain. Up north, they're actually talking snow on the weekend.
I know there's one day in the week that it's going to drop in the 30s, then go back up.
That's Friday.
Is it Friday? Okay.
Yeah, Thursday talking about 56. Friday we're at 36, and then Saturday 40s. But
we love you, Woodstock Willie.
Yeah,
we love you, Woodstock Willie.
Yeah.
I knew he was his shadow. It's yay, spring is coming.
Yeah, we got to count on Willie. He's the guy.
Very, very exciting. I know this weather is. I don't know. It's, just time for change. Like I said yesterday, ripping open all the windows. Everybody needs to do that today. When you get home today and it's 60, just open all your windows for a good 10, 15 minutes and just get some fresh air.
Hey, in light of that nice weather and everything going on, how about we hit that toast and jam?
Toast and jam. So this morning, my toast and jam, I'm going to toast Dino DeLaley for getting up early and hanging out with me and just some changes. And our song for the day is Here Comes the Sun, everybody. Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the
And if I'm keeping my count right, there are only 32 days to the official first day of spring. And the cool thing is, I don't know if y'all notice, you're outside about 6 o'clock and it's still sunny.
Yeah, so that's
I mean,
that's when I know it's coming.
Yep. Or when we're here, it's funny when, as it gets closer, driving to the studio in the sunlight, as opposed to, and I have had some amazing sunsets. One of the things, I get up early, even when I'm off, the last 2 mornings, sitting at the Mobile Marriott out in the Four Seasons, in my recliner with my coffee, my blanket and fireplace on, and the sunrises were just stunning, absolutely stunning. I'll post one of them because I just sat, and I'm always in awe of sunrises and sunsets. I'm like that nerdy girl that's out there going, oh, it's pretty. I take lots of pictures. And then I go back months later and delete them. But we've had some really, really beautiful. As a matter of fact, last week, Todd was driving and sent me a picture of the sunset. And I also took the picture almost the same, but in different spots. It was just stunning.
My son lived in California for a while. Mm-hmm. And you talk about the sunsets. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It was in San Diego area.
That's where my daughter lived for many years.
We'll talk about perfect weather.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's why the homeless people are out of control.
Yeah, they got a little bit over there.
Yeah, she lived in Palm Springs, too. And Palm Springs was good until it was, 120 for days on end.
But we have to wake everybody up this morning.
Okay.
Gotta get up early in the morning.
Everybody hit it. It's time. It's Monday. This is a new week. It's going to be a great week, everybody. There we are. Get band. That's my music right here.
I love this.
You can't have the nice weather, you got your music.
That's right.
They always tell us it's going to be great. So listen, I think what we're going to end up having to do, we're going to take our first little break.
All right.
And we got our toast and jam in. Cue of the day.
Cue of the day.
We'll wait for that. We'll do that at the bottom of the hour. Because I want to make sure that we keep things sort of normal. So I don't step too
Nothing
far.
in the morning show is ever normal.
Well, I figured that, but I was trying to be kind.
It's kind of like trying to follow Derek on Big Top Sports.
Oh, my God, there's a guy.
He's like the morning show on crack.
It's like watching Robin Williams. And Jonathan Winters together. Boom, 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 boom. You got to keep fast. I love it. I love his show. Matt McNeil's going to have a great show. I think he's got someone coming on, special guest. I don't know what other community outreach we got going on. I'll have to look at the schedule because it's been changing. So you've been listening to the morning show. Right here is Soozy C and me. I'm Dino. We're going to be back in just a few short moments. Catch you in a little bit, everybody.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, Soozy C, and my co-host for the week, Dino D.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Good morning. So far, so good. It's looking nice outside. Traffic on Douglas Avenue seems pretty quiet. I have not seen any nefarious activities across the street at the pancake and ice cream shop yet. You know, I always wonder what goes on. Alleged nefarious.
Yes,
alleged. Yes, Jimmy, you'd be proud of me. Alleged. Because, you know, we see people going out of there. No one ever has food.
You know,
nefarious, alleged nefarious activity is what I like to say.
They use that side door, too. They have a side door. I know. You know that.
I know. And I know they were
trucks pulling the back. Well, maybe they're getting supplies. Every restaurant has to have supplies.
I think, yeah. There was that long black wrapped in plastic and duct taped. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was a rug.
It was about 6 foot tall. Yeah.
They were changing the rugs, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I know that they're doing work upstairs. I don't know if there's apartments up there or something or offices.
You got to see. I tell you what, I'm seriously looking at one of those.
Really?
They are building that place out, Gord. Elevator to get upstairs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw many.
Me and Carly would do well over there.
Oh, yeah. You just come right here.
Right across the street.
And I saw many sheets of drywall going up.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
That's going to be neat. And he's even going to do a rooftop.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. So it's kind of neat. Yeah, he's got a lot going on over there. So I don't know. Pretty neat. You know, I am going to jump ahead of the game just a little bit and talk about Vasili Law. That's our show sponsor. And Vasili Law, they're more than just legal advisors. They are dedicated partners in Northern Illinois, committed to ensuring your success with extensive expertise in municipal law, real estate, public finance, and litigation. They provide comprehensive legal services tailored to your unique challenges. So if you need a lawyer, get a hold of Jimmy Vasili. You can call them at 312-415-8277 or go jmvchicagolaw.com.
Oh, he knows I have unique challenges, believe me.
Oh, boy. Is that the understatement?
Oh, yes, that is definitely.
And our weather is holding pretty good.
Yeah, it's 6:26. I hope your coffee is ready and you are getting ready to be where you need to go. Everyone who's tuned in on the YouTube and on the stick and your TuneIn app. You could use it on your Alexa. You can watch us right here. Make sure before 7:10 you get your comments in for your morning shout-outs on the chat line, which is 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410.
I still don't have that one memorized.
Oh, yeah. I had to. I don't know anybody else's phone number, so if anything were to ever happen. So, okay, really quick story because we got like 2 minutes. I got locked out of the Mobile Marriott.
Uh-oh.
I was
Again?
in my, this was,
okay.
I was in my robe, nothing else underneath. I had just gotten done shower, getting ready for work. I had my friend's dog. My dog took him out, closed the door locked. I'm sure you've heard this story, people. And there was a lady across from me, and I asked her if I could use her phone, which was great because I don't have anybody's phone number memorized. So I'm like, call Napa Auto because I know my friend Jeff can get a key because I have one stashed. Nope, no answer. He's not working at the Napa. I call Larry at the rescue down in Morris because he could get no answer from Larry. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm calling everybody. But now I could text the chat line.
See?
Or I could call the station and go, hey, I'm locked out. And it was crazy because the girl's dad came over. He had a big wad of keys and started going through, and one actually unlocked the RV. So I was like, I didn't know whether to be like really creeped out or happy. And it's windy, and I'm trying to keep the dogs from going opposite directions and my robe from going opposite directions. It was quite the morning. And then I did the drive of shame out of the park. So, kind of funny.
Did you hide your keys someplace?
Oh, yeah, I have now. I've got keys all over. Beautiful. So today we are going to talk about the question of the day, which is...
What's something that changed, you swore you'd never use, but now you do?
Yep.
You got that? What's something that changed, you swore you'd never ever use, but now you do? So get back to us. Give us a call, 847-931-1410. You can call anytime. We got Soozy C here with me, Dino. Going to be filling in for the week. The B team, they called me and they said, hey, come on, kid, dress, you got to go in. So I'm in. We're going to do it.
Put me in, coach.
Hey, that's it. Give me my shot. So,
and I've got lots of great answers. Lots of great answers. So we will talk about those when we come back.
We are looking forward to it. Get back in just a little bit. WRMN 1410.
That was one of the sunrise.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Illinois lawmakers have proposed raising the state's minimum wage to $27 an hour by 2032. The plan would begin with incremental increases starting July 1st of this year, if approved. The Illinois Department of Employment Security says 1099-G tax forms are now available for people who received unemployment benefits in 2025. Claimants should receive an email notice or a copy by mail. Forms can also be accessed through an IDES online account or by calling TeleServe. The first practice date for the 2026 Illinois high school football season is moving up to August 5th. The IHSA says member schools approved the change by vote Friday. Players must still complete 12 days of on-field practice before they are eligible to compete in their first game. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Chuck McDowell here again. Over the years, I've seen way too many timeshare exit companies pop up, take folks' money, and disappear. I just saw an ad from an exit company started by a couple of bozos that used to work for me. My advice, don't hire bozos I'll fire. Want out of your timeshare? I'll send you our free timeshare exit info kit explaining your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free kit, 800-329-3737. That's 800-329-3737.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie and Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie and Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie and Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 29. Washington's birthday brings mostly sunny skies, with highs near 63. Monday night, patchy fog and mostly cloudy, with a low around 39. Tuesday, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Currently, it is 32 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Whether you're still waking up or still awake from last night, we got you. Mornings just got a whole lot more interesting. This is how you do radio. Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Listening to WRMN 1410, the morning show. Right here, Soozy C and me, Dino.
Good morning.
Filling in for the week. We had our farewell show this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Great time. Elliot, Cuz was just a great guy. I call him Cuz. Everybody says, is he related to you? Well, you know what? He's a God cousin. I asked God, could he be my cousin? He said, yeah, so now he's my cousin.
Yep.
But
he was nervous and excited for today. I talked to him yesterday.
He's going to do well. This is his passion.
He slept until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I like that.
Money Penny did not wake him up. I was like, slept till 9 o'clock? He's like, yeah. He was pretty excited for that. So, yeah, he's excited and he's nervous. As he should be.
Yeah, I think he's going to do great. This is what you have to follow your passion. I said even on Friday, I've never had a job in my life. I've loved everything I've done.
Yeah.
How do you call that a job?
No.
I enjoy what I do. I don't know about, I know you do.
Oh, yeah.
How many different businesses are you in?
A lot.
And you're doing more. You got a restaurant coming up.
Yes, I do.
I'm really excited about that. You got to share that with us in a little while.
I will. We're going to get our name nailed down. And hey, and I know who else really likes this job, and that's Mike Lipp of Big Mike's Rides. And I want to say, hey, Amy, if you're going on vacation or business, have safe travels and enjoy yourself. And of course, you've got your life in the best hands there because Mike is one hell of a driver. So thank you, Mike, for listening. And thanks, Amy. I hope you have a great trip.
And Mike is an all-around great guy. I don't think there's any organization in this Fox River Valley that he doesn't support or help.
Oh, he is.
Mike is always the first hand up when anybody's looking for something to get done. Mike's your guy. Good man, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Oh, yeah. When we went to Athletes HQ with Derek Showman and Megan Beeble.
He had more sheets than anybody.
Oh, my gosh. It took 3 of us to carry his stuff out that he won. He also does Operation Barbecue Relief, which has, so let's say a disaster. They were just in Mississippi, I believe, where they weren't going to have power for a couple weeks because of all the storms, the ice storms. So Operation Barbecue Relief went there and fed people, for almost 2 weeks. They'd go in a Walmart parking lot and smoke and make good meals, not, here's a hot dog, here's a bag of chips. Like they cooked healthy food to help people get through. Because think about it. Okay, we live in houses, or at least you guys do. Your power goes out. It's crazy. You lose everything. Yeah, at least you guys do. Listen, I'm in the Mobile Marriott. My power goes out. My batteries keep my fridge going. But I don't have a lot in there. But I mean, think about it. Like, you don't have heat. You don't have, you have no, if you don't have power, you typically don't have water.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, so.
If you're on a well and septic, power goes out, no water.
Yeah. So.
Can't even flush your toilet.
Yeah. So the fact that, Operation Barbecue Relief goes ahead and feeds people. So I'm going to be starting something in March. And I probably haven't told Dino this yet, but it's good, but it's great is what I'm going to do. So starting in March, I am going to pick a charity, something localish or something like that. And I am going to ask everyone to skip a coffee. If you go out and get coffee daily or once a week, or if you stop for a donut, if you stop, something you just stop for that's between $5 and $10, I'm going to ask you all to skip it. And I'm going to ask you to donate it. And I'm going to see at the end of the month how much, because what I want you to do is let me know when you've donated. No shame. I don't care if you say I donated $1. It's not about shame. I just want to see together what we can create once a month.
Yeah.
So I just think that'd be,
and it is. It's just not on everybody. It is on everybody. This is something that we want to involve the listeners, and we do a lot of different things. The thing we did at the Super Bowl, how about it?
That was amazing.
We're trying to get behind them. It's a great cause, a great organization. Slightly used sporting goods to help
That's coming up too. That is going to be, I believe, in March. We're going to start a campaign, and we'll have 4 places that you can donate, and there will probably be raffle tickets when you donate.
Yep.
And at the end of the month, we draw some raffle tickets, and you can get some signed White Sox memorabilia. I'm going to speak to Megan, and Derek and I have to sit down and finalize how we're going to run that. But that's going to be super fun.
And they're very generous. If the event, for Super Bowl, again, was a fundraiser. And the amount of giveaways and the quality of the
giveaways
was
insane.
Wasn't it something?
Yes.
I never saw so many.
No, I've been to a lot of fundraisers, and that one was absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, the amount of stuff that they had.
It was really sharp. So I'm definitely glad to be a part of it. WRMN helped in every which way that we can to help sponsor them, and we will continue to do so. We got guys like Ken Huntley that's very interested in getting behind them as well.
Now, who's Ken Huntley?
Randy Huntley,
okay. That's what
catcher.
I thought.
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, and Ken's got some neat equipment that he has been talking about, golf equipment, batting
Awesome.
swings.
They will take
him and Derek
all sports.
Yep.
Oh, they did talk. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So starting in March, get ready. Start cleaning out your closets. If you've got kids or grandkids with sporting equipment that they no longer use, start getting those together, and then start thinking about skipping a coffee. That's what I'm going to call it. Skip whatever. If you go to McDonald's, skip a McDonald's. I don't know. But you know what? If you can spare $5, together $5 can do a lot. We just had a meat raffle at Newman's for my friend's son was killed on his motorcycle, and unfortunately, but she started a foundation for kids, that need therapy after their parents. They need support that don't have it.
Tough thing to get through for anybody.
Oh, I couldn't even fathom losing a parent at a young age. So what she did was this foundation. It's the Joseph J. Roth Foundation. And our meat raffle wasn't huge because they just did a few. But together we raised almost $800 in just a couple of hours. Now, I told her, let's do one more in the summer so we can, it's barbecue season. But I mean, $800, easy peasy was made. Sure. And that all goes to the foundation. So that's why I say together we can do it. It doesn't take a lot.
And like you said, you know what? They take what's the old thing? We'll take the money that jingles, but we love the money that folds.
That's right.
So, but if that's what you have, you got, like she said, even $1.
Yeah, go into your couch cushions. There's got to be something there.
Got. Anything helps.
Mm-hmm. So the question of the day was, what is something that has changed that you swore you'd never use, but you do now? So
did you notice that smooth transition?
I was going to just say that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's pretty amazing. Some of the things that came up were like paper maps. Remember, gosh, you'd have to pull over.
Or the
and it was like
book. I had that big Rand
the
McNally
Atlas
book. Yeah,
that was like a weapon. Oh my God! Or I think you used that if you were too short to see over the steering wheel. You were able to use it for that.
Top of that, sure.
So we had things like that. Or think about working from home. Like, 10 years ago, nobody worked from home.
I always said, how about the credit cards? I was a cash guy my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
And that one commercial, you ever see it where the guy gets in line and he pays with cash and it stops the whole line up? Nobody knows what to do.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, I seldom now have cash in my pocket because everything's a card. Boom. And they want you to pay with this card, which, again, as a restaurant owner, didn't make sense to me because you got to pay percentage on every one of those different credit cards.
Yeah, we do. We're in the middle of looking at POS systems, seeing what the percentages are and how we can, maybe give back. Like if it's a 2%, we're going to do maybe a loyalty program. But I put everything on my credit cards because I want the points. So that when I travel,
I'm not good enough for that yet. But
easy. Of Capital One Venture or American Airlines.
Yeah,
I'll tell you could put all your bills.
But I have the one card that I use. Do you get points? I got it on American Airlines.
Oh, perfect. Then you get American Airlines points.
I got a bunch of points, but I don't know what to do with them.
So not only can you use them for a trip, you can donate some to Elliot to go to Disney.
Oh, there you go.
Or you can, I think sometimes you can cash them in for gift cards or, so check on your app. I am a big one on, because I'm going to Texas this year and Italy next year. Yeah. So I just keep racking up the points.
All set to go to Italy and then the pandemic hit.
I was supposed to go to Africa with my daughter for 10 days. We had everything set. And then the pandemic came and we decided it was the year, almost a year after it started. And I said, I don't think it's a good idea. What if they shut everything down and we're stuck in a country that isn't typically always American friendly? And how long could we be stuck here?
Yeah.
So we canceled. I think we're going to reschedule.
You have to be careful with that. And I remember when the 9/11 hit, you talk about not being in a friendly country. I mean, people were nobody knew what was going on. When was America ever attacked?
Right. That was absolutely crazy. I remember that day. We'll talk about that on September 11th.
Yeah.
But
and
remember all of
President's Day, which is why I was trying
President's
to
Day.
give a shot to bring somehow segue it in there.
Yeah.
But, all the presidents, not just it started out as Washington's birthday, and now it's all the presidents.
So then they should be. I mean, that's a whole number. But so some of the other things when we come back after this break. Right now it is 6:45. It's 36 degrees. It's climbing.
I still don't see the temperature.
I'll pull it up when we go on break. But I'm looking and it's getting light out. It's a little hazy, a little froggy. So be safe driving because it looks like, from the heat and all the moisture on the ground.
And there is a dense fog advisory till 10 a.m. this morning.
So be safe. And when we get back, more answers to the Q of the day. And get your shout-outs in 505-926-1410 or on the YouTube.
Remember, we're talking about what's something that changed. You swore you'd never use, but now you do.
I have a good one for me.
Yeah?
Yep.
Can't wait to hear it. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit. WRMN 1410. This is The Morning Show. Elgin isn't just a city. It's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin, one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Are you a fraud-paying American? 1 in 4 tax-paying Americans have been victim of identity fraud. With LifeLock, your identity, if it's stolen, they fix it guaranteed or your money back. And last year, billions in refunds were stolen. Could be from your salary, overtime, or second job. Gone. But this year, you don't need to stay a victim. Because this tax season, fraud-paying American is something no American should have to claim. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms do apply.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
Good morning and welcome back. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 here in the Fox River Valley, downtown Elgin, 14 Douglas Avenue. You're here with me, Soozy C, and my co-host for the week, Dino D. Good morning, Dino.
Good morning to everybody. You too, Soozy. Everything good?
Everything is good.
What'd you do on Valentine's Day? Did you go anyplace?
Oh, I did. Me and some of my girlfriends, we got on the train and went from Elgin to, why am I drawing a blank? We went to Buongiorno in Itasca, sorry. It's our friend's restaurant, beautiful Italian restaurant. Had the best time. We had a girlfriend that met us, and she ended up driving back. We didn't want to drive because, we had a couple of cocktails. She didn't. So, had a great meal. There was a singer there. He was so much fun. We had such a nice time. There were 5 of us.
That was just across the tracks, that one. By the
when you get off in Itasca, you cross the tracks, go right around the corner.
What was the name before that? It was something else before that.
I don't remember. It was a pizza place. No. I don't remember what it was, but if you're excuse me, ever in Itasca, I'm telling you, head out to Buongiorno. And Johnny is always there. He is a sweetheart. His ex-wife works for him. We adore her. Yeah.
Great restaurant.
Just great. The food was insane. So
good, authentic Italian.
Yes, very much so.
Vodka sauce out of this world.
Oh, the alla vodka was amazing.
Yeah.
So, that's what I did. What'd you do?
I was with my favorite Valentine.
You were with Carly.
I was with Carly. Yeah, spent the day with her for the most part of the day. Then I had to go take care of a few things.
Yeah.
At Central DuPage, and other than that, things worked out well.
All right. Well, that's good.
It was a nice day. It was just nice and chill,
And you know what, before we talk more about the cue of the day, can you let everybody know and remind them what is happening Wednesday for our favorite, our genius George, George Rollinson? I know that it's this Wednesday at 5 o'clock, correct?
I believe it's 5 o'clock.
All right. You want to let us know what's happening?
It's going to be great. Steve Thorne's been working on a lot of things with the Legion, American Legion right here. I've been talking with the family. It's going to be a nice setting. It's going to be... and I'll probably when I talk, everybody is George's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask the person when they say, "Hey, did you know George?" "Oh, that was my best friend," because you know what, George made everybody feel. That way, and it wasn't just we're besties or we're this or that. It was in his heart, and George is that kind of guy. But it's going to be a nice thing. We're going to do start out with a little bit of something spiritual because the family had asked for that. So we'll do a little bit of something there. You know, but my church, I'm a bereavement minister, and I take a lot of pride in actually doing those. So it was an honor, privilege rather, for them when they asked me if I would do it. I says, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I'd love to do it. So we'll have a little something brief. It's not going to be long. It's like a abbreviated version of what's called a committal service. George will be there. They'll have his remains, his cremated remains. And they're going to be placed into something. I don't know if we'll talk about it today or we'll wait till Wednesday.
Nah, just wait till Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's going to be nice. And we'll, it's very symbolic. It's something that George had a part of, and what perfect final resting place for George is than that.
And it's a spaghetti dinner?
They're going to have spaghetti over there. It's going to be, all you can eat type of thing like it always is. We're trying to raise some funds for George's daughter because there's expenses with anything, whether you have a direct cremation, but those things all add up. So we're trying to raise a few dollars if we can for her, on the subliminal side. But this is an evening all about George.
All about George.
And I don't think it could be anything but that. Great guy. Absolutely.
No, I agree. Yeah. From the minute I met him, especially with, the original transition. And, we had those people who weren't very happy. People don't like change. I get that. But George was just welcoming. He was amazing from the minute I started, and, nothing but love and support from that man. And I just adored him. And we were so blessed to be able to see him December 21st at your place.
Yeah.
I was so shocked to see him walk in and just gave me the biggest hug. I don't know. I probably got like 4 or 5 hugs from him. And then him and Derek sat on the couch and started talking baseball, and it was like, well, they're gone for a while.
And I tell you what, there's not a subject that George doesn't know something about.
Well, here's what's funny. On my notes, when I very first started with Marky B, so these were my very first day or two notes. I just, things that, question the day, da-da-da. And when I get into TV shows and stuff, there it is, Genius George and his phone number. And that was probably on day 2 of being here. So this is my Bible, and it starts every day. I have all the lists of questions, and then I have my list for each day of what we're talking about. But it was I laughed because there he was. That was probably day 1, because I was here with Marky B. I started March 3rd is my anniversary. My 1 year.
Coming around the corner.
I know. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk you guys would have put up with me for a whole year?
And George, when he had told me, he says, I'm trying to listen to that show. He says, I'm liking it. I'm liking what the energy that's being brought. I said, well, you're going to really like it, George. I says, hang tight. Let's see where it goes. And look where it's at.
And he would call in and always had the best. So be sure if you're around on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, meet us all at the Legion.
Please.
And just let's
share a story. Just come up with each other.
Share a story, have some sketty, and enjoy yourselves. Because you know what? George would want everybody to celebrate him, not grieve him.
Absolutely. This is definitely going to be a celebration of life. In my beginnings, I always had a hard time. I said, what are you celebrating about? I just lost my good friend. When my father passed. That's when I finally dawned on me, and I was doing these services for a long time, and I got it, but I never got it. And it finally hit my heart to that's right.
Oh, when I go, I want it to be a party.
Oh, that's got to be.
I want martini.
New Orleans. You ever see what they do in New Orleans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I want girls walking around with martinis and, hors d'oeuvres and all those stories that I have committed you to stay silent about. Please tell them all, because I won't care. I do. I want it to be a party. Take my ashes. I'm going to have little things. Everybody take some of my ashes. Try wherever you want. Yeah. Spread them everywhere.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You have to have it that way. I mean, I don't know.
I know. I have a hard time, people being buried. And then, I have friends, and I'm not knocking anybody, but going to the cemetery, every holiday and every birthday and no. Throw grandma. Grandma should be, here. Grandma should be there. My daughter's dog is everywhere. She takes pieces of him. She had him for many years. He's going everywhere. Actually, he is going with her to Nepal. She's climbing to base camp in March.
Nepal.
She's going,
Viva Nepal.
Mount Everest,
Nepal.
Mount Everest.
Wow, Mount Everest.
She's not climbing all the way up. She's just going to base camp. But Stewie's going with her there. He just went to Amsterdam for the tattoo convention. He's in South America. He's in California, Minnesota, Arizona. Little bits of Stewie are everywhere.
I don't know. That was never like a bucket list thing for me to go to Mount Everest. A lot of people that's their big thing. I don't know that I would.
My daughter is a crazy. I've raised 3 very independent women that they've traveled. All 3 of them have
crazy
traveled.
Gene, I would bet.
They got something.
Yeah, they do.
But she's been all over the world. That's as she should. As she should. If you can afford it and you can do it, go for it. So some of the answers to the question of the day, which was, what is something that's changed that you swore you'd never use, but you do? When we come back, I've got lots of answers. When we come back, we're going to do the morning shout-outs.
There you go.
We also have the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day, and we'll talk. But some of the things Christina said, she's from the Paranormal. She says everything her mom ever said. Things have changed, and she swore she'd never do it, but she's doing it.
Yeah, when we get older, we become our parents.
Oh, God, don't say that. My mom is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I love her, but oh,
we're all
boy.
cuckoo. But, yeah, it's going to be good. We'll do the shout-out. We'll talk about the toast and jams.
Yep.
I don't know. I told you mine with the credit card.
Oh, yeah.
This is the world that we're in.
Oh, I got
We got to
lots.
embrace technology. If you don't, you get left behind.
Uh-huh.
You do. All right, we're going to be back in just a little bit. WRMN 1410. This is the morning show. So listen, call in. Tell us how we're doing so far. 847-931-1410.
If you have been charged with driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs in Cook County, DuPage County, or Lake County, Illinois, call the law office of Mark Sheblow at 773-775-5050. That's 773-775-5050. Attorney Mark Sheblow has over 29 years of law experience handling DUI defense, traffic violations, CDL violations, and Secretary of State driver's license reinstatement hearings. All aspects of your case will be examined in order to find evidence that may help your case, especially the statutory summary suspension of your driving privileges. If your breath alcohol concentration level at the time of the DUI arrest is 0.08 or more, then the summary suspension of your driver's license begins 46 days after the arrest. Time is a crucial factor in challenging the summary suspension of your driver's license. Our law office is located at 5945 North Elston Avenue in Chicago. That's 5945 North Elston Avenue in Chicago. And again, our office phone number is 773-775-5050.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. The first practice date for the 2026 Illinois high school football season is moving up to August 5th. The IHSA says member schools approved the change by vote Friday. Players must still complete 12 days of on-field practice before they are eligible to compete in their first game. Illinois lawmakers have proposed raising the state's minimum wage to $27 an hour by 2032. The plan would begin with incremental increases starting July 1st of this year, if approved. The Illinois Department of Employment Security says 1099-G tax forms are now available for people who received unemployment benefits in 2025. Claimants should receive an email notice or a copy by mail. Forms can also be accessed through an IDES online account or by calling TeleServe. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Meet Lee Platts, a renter whose possessions fill not only her apartment, but also the darkest corners of a mini storage unit, a land of both truth and fiction. Truth. Everything inside is protected by Progressive. Fiction. One day Lee will fit into her clothes from senior year of high school. Renters. Discover coverage for what you love and what you can't get rid of in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The NBA All-Star break continues. The Bulls are off until Thursday night when they host Toronto. Chicago's 11th in the East. They went into the break with losses in 6 in a row and 9 of 10, falling to 24 and 31 on the season. Illini men's basketball 71-58 winners at home over Indiana on Sunday. The number 8 Illini could see a jump in this week's AP Top 25. They're 21-5 overall in the season, second in the Big Ten, 12-3 in the conference, chasing 14-1 Michigan. Illini women's basketball has a home game tomorrow, hosting Rutgers. Their last outing, a 92-60 win, and home over Wisconsin on Wednesday night. The Cubs and White Sox are set to get their Cactus League schedule underway this coming Friday. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 29. Washington's birthday brings mostly sunny skies with highs near 63. Monday night, patchy fog and mostly cloudy with a low around 39. Tuesday, patchy fog before 9 a.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 56. Currently, it is 32 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Still here, still talking, still way too awake for this hour. Wake up, Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning, and welcome back to the 7 o'clock hour of the WRMN Morning Show. You are here listening to AM 1410 in downtown Elgin on 14 Douglas Avenue, and you are here with me, Soozy C, and my co-host for the week, Dino D. Good morning, Dino.
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
And it is that time of the morning when we do our shout-outs. Some of you got another minute or two if you can get something in, and that got louder. You want to get your comments in on the chat line, it's 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or throw something up on the YouTube, and you will become one of the first shifters. Easy peasy, no secret handshake, no secret dance moves, no secret pledge. You just get on with us. So we're starting out this morning with 1,277 prayers. 1,277. Let's see. We start out, as usual, the most beautiful Miss Linda Carter.
Isn't she wonderful?
She is so sweet.
Always a breath of fresh air. Never nothing negative. Just a sweet lady.
Absolutely.
God bless you, Linda. Good morning to you.
Her and Lola and the family. She comes in first thing and says, good morning to me. Welcome back to Monday. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And sends lots of prayers. Eric Taylor from the Illinois State Paranormal Investigative Team. He says, good morning, Dean. You've got this. Oh, yeah, I love WRMN.
What a guy.
And he says, good morning to Dean. No.
I just clicked that. I didn't see that before.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Eric, how are you?
Yeah. Nando says, good morning and happy Monday, 1410 family. And a mental day off from work. Never used those back. A mental health day. Yes. Never had those back in the day. And now they've got them where kids don't even have to call into school. They just don't have to show up, which is crazy to me because kids are going to use those for other than mental health days, honestly. And then you wonder where they're at. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And our beautiful Katrina Sue, who is here last Thursday for the final edition of What Will Elliot Put in His Mouth? And we sent her home with a box of all the goodies from the Mouth Museum. So hopefully she's taking those to work and sharing those with people at work. And
there's such a thing, the Mouth Museum.
The Mouth Museum. We had the Mouth Museum. Remember we had everything on this table? And we had it all stacked, the Mouth Museum? Yeah, that's what we called it.
Look.
So yeah, hopefully, Katrina, when you share all that stuff, you will you'll call in or let us know how your coworkers enjoyed some of those tasty or not so tasty treats.
You know, this just in, looking out the window here, if you are traveling and there is a fog advisory, dense fog advisory.
Yeah, you can see it here.
Yeah, and they're saying it now till maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. But it's, and that happens with the temperature. You're talking,
it's warm, the ground is damp.
We're going to get up to the 60s. Could be a record-breaking day. They're talking at least 62 degrees. Cooler near the river, but nonetheless, it's going to be some temperature up there.
I'm assuming we're probably going to get a small snow shower sometime in June.
Could be.
Because we're getting all of this crazy weather. And I know, and I've said this before, with the way the weather is, the seasons are coming in later and staying longer. Like even the animals are making babies later than normal.
Yeah, they're confused.
They are very confused by all of this. Don't be surprised if you see baby rabbits very soon.
And one of the dangers too is like the buds start popping out on the trees and everything, and then
they freeze
or a cold, and you're behind it.
Big Mike just said he's our roving reporter, our traffic cam this morning. He says there's a heavy fog between Elgin and Schaumburg, but the airport, there isn't any as of now, so there's not really any delay. So it's basically out here kind of in the burbs. So be careful if you are heading from, going between Elgin and Schaumburg. So thank you for that, Big Mike of Big Mike's Rides. He is our roaming traffic reporter. We should have the helicopters up. So here we go over to the YouTube page. And guess who was the first one in on the chat line? I beat Hector Soto. I did. He must have been sleeping a little bit on the draw, but yep, Hector, good morning. I beat you. And Hector says, good morning, L Train, Soozy C, and the first shifters. There's no L Train, so C, it's automatic. You have something automatic, sir.
You just pinched him.
Yep. And he says, good morning from Hector, Nene, Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house.
Oh, in the house.
He sends all the prayers. Hector says, good morning, Dean.
Hey.
Becky, thank you for coming back. I didn't see you for a little bit, and so I said something to her on Facebook checking in. And she says, morning sunshines. Have a wonderful day with plenty of sunshine from Becky Blue Eyes. Becky, hopefully we'll see you Wednesday night at the Legion for George's celebration. John Guiney says, good morning, First Shifters, and he sends us the no nickname John bad joke of the day. Mrs. Claus says, rise and shine. Enjoy the day, WRMN peeps. Mark Ellis says, oh boy, I'm not ready for this. The L train has left the station. Sure did. Next stop, Deerfield. He wants to know, can Dino step up as we grieve the loss of the L train? He sure can.
I'm only the B team. Don't lose sight of that. You know?
And our little ninja, as I like to call him, Keith K. He usually slides in, makes a comment, and then we don't see him. Every once in a while, he'll send in another comment, but I know he's out there listening. So good morning, Keith K. He says, happy President's Day, shifters. And Todd says, good morning. And poor Mark Ellis couldn't sleep last night. He was too nervous for me. Well, thank you, Mark. But we got this. We got this.
Nothing to it.
Eric says, good morning to both of you. Happy Monday.
Hey, Eric.
Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders. Good morning, Soozy C and Dino. The next A-team. Let's roll. Have a fire-safe week. Think spring. He sends prayers. David Tillwatch, you guys remember the Chick-fil-A girl? I don't know. Was there a Chick-fil-A girl? Yeah. I don't think there was.
I'm not a big fan of Chick-fil-A to start with.
I've never eaten there.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, I've never eaten.
Made a big deal. I mean, it could be good, and I'm not talking bad about it.
I've heard Cane's is really good.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. I've never.
And I
been
didn't know
to
what the hell Cane's was when I first saw that name, Cane's. What the heck's that?
Right. It had. Yeah. It's kind of nondescript.
I thought it had something to do with dogs or something like that.
Yeah.
Like canine, Cane's.
Oh,
I didn't know what
yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're not serving dog.
No.
They're not serving dog. There was just a broad, thought. We don't want anybody to think that. And then, when we were talking about losing power and stuff, David Todd says, yes, if you're out in the boonies, then yes, no power, no water in your house. Well, in Mississippi, when the ice storm came and shut everything down, I don't know how well the water works because some of the pipes might have been freezing as well.
Yeah.
Todd, you're not skipping Newman's. That's not happening. When I said skip a coffee, I didn't say skip a PBR or a Jack Daniels, sir. Miss Linda Carter says, good morning, First Shifters. Welcome back to Monday morning. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And Dino, you get your very own welcome back. Keep the faith and your prayers.
And thank you very much, Linda. Appreciate that.
And I'll read it again. Elliot says, good morning, First Shifters. Feels weird being an audience member and getting ready for my first day at work with my new job while watching the morning show. You guys sound great. Don't forget to pack your bag. All the little things we talked about you wanted to take with you.
All the little goodies.
All the goodies. Mrs. Claus says, Carpe Diem, Elliot, are you still going to use your nickname at Orphans? Oh, I don't even know. Todd, you're right. Nothing better than a tasty treat. Nancy, good morning, girlfriend. Good morning. Wishing everyone a happy and blessed day. Enjoy the wonderful weather. Yep, Nance, get out there and take a walk. I know how much you love your walks. Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders, look, the L train shouted out, hi, Elliot. Hope the new job is a great career move. And Todd says, Cane's is just big chicken nuggets, no bones. It's just a big old kid's meal.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, those are your morning shout outs here on WRMN. You can still make comments on the chat line. Those will get read at 505-926-1410. You can still chime in on the tube of views. Make your comments, and you can call. Phone lines are open, 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. Do we have a caller, Dino?
Nothing.
No? Okay. Well, because I know Miss Rita's going to call. So we were talking about the cue of the day being, what are some things that have changed you swore you'd never use, but now you do? One that was really funny to me, which I didn't even think about it, was vacuums.
Yeah.
You got the Roomba that it's got its port, you plug it in, you set it, you can train it to do the pathways. They even have one now that mops and sweeps.
Oh, it's wet and dry?
Yeah, it does both.
Wow.
That's crazy to me. I mean, for me in the Mobile Marriott, it wouldn't be worth my time. But I know people who use them, and it's hilarious. I've seen videos of cats sitting on them and rolling. Well, condoms have changed too, I'm sure, since back in the day, Todd. And, I'm sure being at your age, I hope you don't have to use them. What else do we got? Rich said, this was a good one. Venmo or Cash Apps. Cash Apps are crazy. Like, you just send somebody some money.
Yeah, that's
you just get money.
I like the Zelle because it's like tied into your bank.
Yes.
But the Venmo works real nice, too.
I have a PayPal, and my PayPal I typically use I get paid from Facebook, and then I'll buy a few things off of that.
I get screwed up on that PayPal. I got it.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to use it right. So I'm going to have to embrace it a little better. He's giving you the cold shoulder. Did you see?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hey, buddy.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Maybe he's a first shifter in disguise that we don't know who he is.
Well, we'll draw him in.
You never know.
One.
Listen, you weren't here the day the guy went by with the Boston Terrier, and I went outside and I kidnapped his Boston Terrier.
Give it out and grab
I'm like, can I bring her on camera? Can I bring her on the show? He's like, sure. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, she was super cute. So we have lots of those ideas. And Meg also said her mom's voice. She said she would never use, but she tries really hard not to use the same tone, the same words or inflection. And there's times I'll say things, I'll be like, oh, God, that sounded like my mom.
Did I just say that?
Yeah. And now my mom, I'm like,
But you know what? You're supposed to do that too, though. When you want to remember that person, you should always have their words or something on the tip of your tongue so you could share it with other people. Yeah. We may not always like it, but there's always some little bit of we got 2 phones ringing here.
All right. Well, let's take a call. We got a minute.
There we go. Hey, you're on with WRMN.
Morning, caller. Who dis?
Hello, it's Big Mike. How are you?
I'm Mike.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Are you?
Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Susie.
Morning, honey.
I wanted to call in and do a little bit of something kind of I felt. I was in that room Friday morning with y'all, and the feelings in that room and your listeners and your family and your staff and everyone, you could see what you guys truly mean on the radio, and it's kind of like that's how we need to be in life. I mean, you could see that there was love in that room, man, and we can't beat up each other every day and be there for one another, whether it's something little or big. As you guys have helped me tremendously and showed me love, and it makes me want to even do more. So I would just want to wish Elliot on his new position and his job back. I wish him luck, and he's going to do good things for a great cause also, and also earn money. As you can't do everything for free. You gotta do both.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely.
I just say you guys got a great crew of listeners, and like Susie, she said, hey, I'm starting to tune in. She loved it. So Dean, she loved you. So I just dropped her off at the airport, and that's kind of it. We'll chip away, and I feel blessed that I got in touch with even this crew. Because I've done some stuff, or as you know, like maybe a ride to some parties, some stuff to stay involved in our community and be there for each other.
And blessed to call you family. Blessed to call you family. And that text you sent me Friday was amazing.
Yeah.
Just what I needed, friend. Just what I needed.
Yeah, you're a good man. You do so much for the community. It's great to see. Go ahead.
Like you were I'm sorry. It's like you were just saying, Susan, like you were locked out of your house, you didn't know who to call. Well, anybody ever needs something, you got my number, Big Mike's Rides. I'll be there for you, I promise you. It doesn't have to be about a ride. It doesn't have to be about me making money. If you need something, we all got to be there for each other. And
amen.
Got to leave the world a better place than when we got here. So I love that. I was just telling Susan, she's like, I love how they are about community. I said, you know what, Amy, I said, I really, really just love this station and how they do it. It's not just about playing something or trying to get ratings, or they want to be there for their listeners. And I said, she told me her neighbor worked for you, and he's like, he loved it. It was tough when he made his change, but he made a career move soon. So I just want to say, you guys, I wish you guys luck. And Susan, I know you got this. It's gonna, hopefully be something great, even better for you. So
absolutely,
we're here to support. We're here to support you. And keep doing your great work.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate you so much. And Hector wants to know how he can place an order for some of that freeze-dried candy. You want to text it to me, and then I'll share it?
Yeah, Just tell Hector I got him. I'll drop some off. I'll give it to you, and you can give it to Hector.
Okay, he's looking for Skittles and cotton candy.
Yeah, cotton candy is awesome. Got another
Tell him I got him.
All right, Mike, you have a good day. Drive safe, and thanks for calling, hon.
That's what I preach.
You do. I know you do.
Okay.
You're as real as they come, brother, and we appreciate it.
Bye, honey. You too. Drive safe.
Bye-bye, Mike.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Mike's a good man. I mean, he is. And that's what we tried to do from the beginning. We're the community broadcasters. That's what we want to be. What's going on in the community? What's happening with you? Let us know. Share with us. We got 2 calls. Let's get this first one.
Let's take them.
Hey, you're on the air, WRMN.
Hey, I'm calling way ahead for Friday. I was Brian Garee on the Bozo show out there.
I remember you. How are you?
Yeah, I called, I was on the Bozo show out there, and when I called Al Hall, he said, okay, and I came in, and he was just bored to hell, just sitting at the chair, it looked like, and he said, okay, do the first thing, the second thing, and, do that third thing, come back tomorrow, and then I was on every year, but then when I called, another time, you're on once a year, and they repeat it, and then, when I called him, he said, oh, Brian, I can't have you on again. I said, why not? He said, well, the FCC called me, Brian, and he said, the show has to become educational. And the show just took all the jugglers, magicians, just stripped them out and just kept the Bozo thing. And it's slowly...
You're talking about the Bozo show.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, we were confused.
The Bozo show.
Gotcha,
he was on with me on Dino's Night Out.
Yeah, Brian Garee on B Cadabra on YouTube. That's my show.
Very good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you could do that on Friday. You can tell them that. Okay.
Well, tell everybody.
You know what? Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Text that in. Are you watching on YouTube by chance?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Well, I know. Are you watching us on YouTube by chance?
Yeah, I got my B Cadabra on YouTube,
Okay, but are you watching WRMN on YouTube this morning?
Yeah, you can watch it. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Sorry, I was super confused on all of that. We got another call?
Yes, let's get to that.
Okay.
Here we are. You're on the air.
Morning, caller. Who dis? Hello.
They're gone.
All right, well, caller, call back.
They were captivated by Brian's conversation.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. I had no idea what he was talking about.
I knew what he was. I didn't know where he was going.
Yeah, I had no clue what we were.
That's okay. He was a good guy.
So if I looked like a deer in headlights, that's because I was.
That's all right.
Because I was.
He was talking about how the Bozo show transitioned from, just being fun and entertainment.
Yeah.
They had to have the little educational pieces like a WTTW Channel 11 thing.
Well, look at how educational we are.
How you like that?
You learn something every day.
Can't miss that.
Right now we're at 37 degrees. It is 7:24 in the morning, Monday, February 16th on this President's Day. Dino, what is President's Day? I know you wanted to bring some of that up.
I just thought we should.
I agree.
And it's still foggy looking out the window, everybody.
It is
so
froggy.
if you're driving, be careful, please. It's a federal holiday. Originally started out, we're honoring George Washington's birthday. But of course, as all things transition, we now honor all of the presidents. And I think it's important when we say all the presidents, whether you vote for people that are in or out or what have you, the president of the United States, their success is a representation of what America stands for and how good America's going to do. That's all it is. Respect the office. Forget about the person, whether you voted for this president or the president before him or any of the others. The idea is always remember it's us. It's our country. United States is ours. We should be proud of where we are, who we're with, and this is it. This is our country. They're the ones, they defend us. Our military is out there all the time defending us so we could talk the way we want to talk. But today is a federal holiday, so post offices, banks, they're all closed. Started out good old George, first president of the United States. But let's again, like what Susie's saying, respect the office and just make sure we support the president because that's going to support our nation.
And respect each other's choices.
And be kind.
Yes, and be kind. We're let's see, what time is it? It is 7:26. When we come back from the break, we've got a few minutes before the break. we will do the no nickname John bad joke of the day. But some of the things that we talking about that people, you swore you'd never use. One of the other crazy things to me, so when my grandma, before she passed, I would take her to the bank, and she refused to use the drive-through.
Yeah.
She was always afraid, which I understand. She was a depression baby, that, it would get sucked away and it would never be found. She always had to be like, I got to go in and talk to my girl. She didn't. But now what blows me away is you could take a picture of a check, front and back, and it's deposited.
Isn't that amazing?
Without right? And some of the things you'd be like, oh, I don't know if I'd ever use that. I don't know if I'd ever use that. Now it's like,
so
I'm not going to the bank. I'm taking a picture of my damn check and it's going in.
And I use BMO. So if you get it in before the end of business day, it's already
it's already cleared?
Yeah.
Wow.
The next day.
Nice. Very crazy. Let's see. Do we got another caller?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
Oh, we do. Here it is.
All right, let's see who it is.
And there we are.
Morning, caller. Who this?
It's Rita. How are you doing?
Good morning, Miss Rita. How are you, girl?
Okay.
Well, good. Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you do anything fun?
No, I just kind of relaxed, enjoyed the day.
That's a good thing.
You had a special visitor, too, on your birthday, didn't you? What was that little furry bugger that came by on your birthday?
Yeah, Carly.
Oh, Carly came to visit. Isn't she cute?
She loves Rita, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
So, Rita, we're talking about the question of the day. What is something that you really didn't think you'd use, something that changed a lot and you didn't think you'd use, but you do?
The computer.
Amen, sister.
To be able to watch you and the other ones with their shows on YouTube, I had to learn how to operate it so I could get YouTube.
Yeah, it's not easy. I'm still not I'm still very technologically challenged at times. But it did open up a whole... I remember getting our first computer. It was 1996.
The dial-up.
And we're like, yeah, oh my God, the dial-up. And then, God forbid, somebody called you and it bumped off what you were search.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, things have really changed. And there's so much that you can do and find on your computer. And you know how many times a day somebody will ask something? I go, I don't know, I'll ask the Google machine. Bam, ask it. There it is. So, well, and I'm really glad you got to learn how to use so you can watch us.
Yeah, and the whole thing is they never give you an instruction book of how to use it. They think everybody knows how, and we don't.
Well, that's another thing that's changed that we don't use is instruction manuals. Either they don't come with them, or we don't go through them. So, absolutely. Well, I'm so glad you called. You got any big plans for today?
Not really. I'm just going to do stuff around the house.
Well, you enjoy, and I'm really glad you called, Miss Rita. You have yourself a fantastic day.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you again. Thanks for calling in, Rita.
Bye, honey.
Hey, we'll be back in just a little bit. WRMN 1410.
Stay tuned for the no nickname John bad joke of the day.
It's coming.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
My name is Tricia Grosser, and this is Elgin, February 16, 1926. The sale of salacious and filthy magazines in Elgin is under investigation, the order having been issued by Mayor Earl R. Kelly this morning. The mayor appointed a special investigator to cull the magazine stands of the city for copies of reported magazines and periodicals of doubtful literary propriety and decency. 11 samples of literature of such character was submitted to the mayor for preliminary examination. The investigator will examine the periodicals and submit a recommendation as to the continuance of their sale in the city. His recommendation will be submitted to the mayor and council. If it is determined that the publications are unfit for juvenile perusal, an ordinance will be adopted by the city council Some months ago, an effort was made to bring about a halt in the sale of these cheap magazines, the effort being confined to a plea for cooperation from those dealers who at that time handled such literature. The agitation was aroused then by disclosure of the fact that some children of school age were almost habitual readers of such trash. That effort, however, met with failure, and the net result is the determination to halt the sales here through the action of the City Council.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, patchy fog before 9 a.m., then mostly sunny with a high near 63. This afternoon, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 39. Tonight, patchy fog after midnight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, more patchy fog before 9 a.m. with a high near 56. Currently, it's 36 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Buckle up, Fox River Valley. It's gonna be a ride.
Hey, and we are back. You're listening to the morning show, WRMN 1410, right here, beautiful downtown Elgin on 14
Douglas Avenue. Do you know how that started?
No, I dine here.
So when the Vaselli law first started coming through, it kept saying Douglas Street or Douglas Street. So Elliot would just read it because, you read what's in front of you. And we had a few listeners going, you do realize that you're on Douglas Avenue. And we're like, oh, actually, yes. But when you're so used to reading what's in front of you. So moving forward, after we got, 3 or 4 people like, what are you, stupid? You don't know where you're at? We were like, oh, so now it's Douglas Avenue. And what's funny is, we're kind of all trained seals now. And we saw that on Friday. Big Top Sports, Douglas Avenue. We have all these sayings that we're like a bunch of trained seals, and it's just immediately so super fun.
I just don't have. I'd love to chime in with that, but since the thing I have done, I can't get my voice to do
that. That's okay. We got you.
Pitches and all of that.
I got you.
I know you're under control.
It is the time of the morning when we get ready for the No Nickname John.
Oh, this is a good one too.
Bad joke of the day. And thank you to John Guiney, who is since before I even got here, would send in the joke of the day. And you guys get to rate it. Now, remember, if the joke is bad, the worse the bad, the better the score. If it makes you go, oh, that was awful, that's a better score. If I then deliver the joke and you like my delivery, that's a better score. We are here in the Comedy Dojo. We are in the Giggle Hut, and my comedic sensei is out there listening. And so, Elliot, I expect you to rate the joke and my delivery for this. So here we go. I'm beautiful. I'm
How many
smart.
10s do you have so far? What's your count?
My 10s, I'm starting out with 155 for this year so far. So I'm ready. I'm loosening up. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. Damn it, I can tell a joke. All right, John, let's see if I can do you proud today. So he says, good morning, first shifters. Hopefully you guys are listening, Frankie and Carmela. Good morning, first shifters. It's National Pancake Week. I dislike French pancakes. They give me the crepes. I like that one.
Yeah, it's funny. It worked real nice when we were on break, right?
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, I like it.
There we go. So if that joke made you moan and groan and you hated it, it's a better score. And if I delivered that joke and made you laugh, that's a better score. So let's see what we've got going on.
I even liked the joke this time. It was kind of a good joke.
Yeah. John's been doing really good. He's been coming up with some great ones. He even did good themes for Elliot when he was asking for them. Thank you, Eddie Saunders. I got a 10 from him. Big Mike gave me a 10. He got a good chuckle. Steven, thank you. Elliot's brother is listening. Hector 9.4. You've been talking to Todd, the Russian judge. So, yeah.
You only got a 4?
Thank you. 9.4. Karen, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Steven, I'm glad you're listening, man. John Guiney gave me a 10. Thank you. Mary Kay, good morning, sweetheart.
Hey,
good
Mary
to hear
Kay.
from you. The student has become the master. Thank you, L Train. He even gave me a 10.
Look at that. 10,
Very
10.
nice. And I think I'm going to give your mom a text this week, Elliot, and just say hello to Norma. We won't talk about you. Love it. That was a fun. Hector's the 9.4 joke with the Russian judge was a great joke in itself. Yes. And that is, I'm thinking tomorrow night, I'm going to get a hold of Bob Mariner. He is filling in for Derek on Big Top Sports. And I think I'm going to come in and we're going to talk the Olympics from 4 to 6 and whatever else Bob wants to talk about. I'm going to get a hold of him today. So we'll see if we can keep Derek's ship afloat. He's out on he's in a cruise ship. He is in the British Virgin Islands right now. Sent me a picture at the crack of dawn this morning. Thank you, Eric.
So your
Thank
visit,
you, Pam.
Is it going to be reminiscent of the last time you had come on to the show?
I won't be 2 martinis deep.
No?
And I might. You never know.
You never know.
Nope. That was one of the most fun. Me, Kat, and Elliot had a couple martinis, came in here and took over Derek's show. But Derek, we did a Bloody Mary morning, and Derek, he's a loose cannon on Bloody Marys.
Yes.
But he's fun. So thank you guys so much.
The margaritas.
Everybody's 100%. Yeah, you guys were all listening that morning. Yeah. I kept like, rein it in. So thank you guys. That is the No Nickname John Bad joke of the day. And I love all the 10s. And we love you, John Guiney, for taking time, even when you're on vacation, to come up with these jokes. And Dino got the rim shot.
How'd you like that? I did that one pretty good.
I know. Listen, we got lots of people watching on the YouTube. Let's give us some thumbs up. If you like what you're hearing, if you like what you're hearing, give us don't just look at your phone and go, hey, like you're the Fonz. Click it. Click that little thumbs up, because the more you do that, the farther we get pushed out on the algorithm and the more things we can do. More sponsors, maybe, more shout outs, more people listening. There we go. We just got a few more. Thank you, guys.
I like that.
Appreciate that. So, you guys, it is going to be 61 today? We breaking
62.
records? 62.
Clearing
Open your
the
windows later. Open the windows.
Yes.
Pick up your dog poop. It's pick up your dog poop day. Don't wait. Actually, it was better to pick it up the other day when it was still frozen turd sickles. But, pick it up today.
What are you showing on your screen for weather?
It's saying 37 and foggy right now in Elgin.
Yeah. And again, they made the fog to go to 10:30. They had it 11 originally, so.
And our roving traffic reporter, Big Mike, says it was the worst between Elgin and Schaumburg. But out towards the airport, it was clear. So just be safe if you're out there driving.
Wooded areas obviously are a lot worse.
Yeah. And if you guys are home and you don't have to work today because it's President's Day, enjoy. I hope you're still in your jammies, drinking coffee or whatever you drink in the morning. I don't understand how people can drink like Diet Pop in the morning. All right, we got a call. Let's see who's calling. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Morning, Susie. Morning, Dino.
Hey,
Good morning, sidekick. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Me and Becky had our coffee already. Always have iced coffee in the morning. I make it for her. She makes it sometimes.
Even in the winter when it's cold out, you still do iced coffee?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, good for you. You're a better woman than I am.
It's about the caffeine, or is it about the flavor? What do you like better?
Both.
Both, huh?
Yeah.
You need that caffeine to get you going?
Yes. Sometimes we have pops in the morning also.
Oh, there you go.
That I could never. I just said I can't imagine. I have friends who get up and crack a Diet Coke. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's refreshing.
Oh no, I need my hot coffee.
I like a ginger ale.
Do you? Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Ginger ale. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So the question of the day, my dear, is what is something that has changed you really thought you would never use, but now you do?
Well, getting my first tattoo, I didn't want a tattoo for a while, and then out of the blue, this was before I met Jose, and I'm like, I want a tattoo. Someone took me to my first tattoo, and he's like, don't move your legs, don't do anything. So I was calm. I didn't move my legs, jerk my leg or anything. I got my butterfly. That was my first tattoo. I have to show you.
Nice. I think most women, their first tattoo is a butterfly somewhere. Mine's on my ankle, and then from there, it just... They're all over.
Yeah, now I'm getting a lot more, and I have a lot more. I'm still going to get some more.
Oh, well, very nice. Yeah, I got them free for life because I birthed a tattoo artist. So she owes me tattoos for life.
I go to Top Notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you have right now, sidekick? How many tattoos you got?
About 24, 25, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm right about there. Maybe a few more.
Yeah.
I lost count.
I want to get another one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to get yet.
Oh, I have a list. I'm waiting for my daughter to come out, and I've got a list. So, very nice. Is Becky around?
Well, she's right here.
All right. Good morning, beloved.
Good morning, Dino and Soozy C.
How are you, love?
Becky, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, that's great.
Very nice. So what is something you thought you would, that changed a lot and you thought you would never use, but you are?
Well, I thought I'd never use mushrooms in cooking.
Oh.
Because I hated them with a purple passion.
Gotcha.
I'm not a mushroom
And then
person.
Love mushrooms.
I decided that since my brother made these shish kebabs on the grill with big mushrooms on them, they were marinated in wine overnight. I'm like, oh, this is so good. I've used them ever since.
Delicious. Delish. Well, you ladies have anything big going on today?
Well, first off, I want to say I'm very proud of myself. I used to be 328 pounds, believe it or not. And now I weigh 229.
Way to go, girl. Way to go. How'd you do it?
Well, they got me on Mounjaro shots lately.
Okay, that's
diabetes. Good. But I changed my way of eating, and I got more walking in.
Well, good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from those double cheese Swiss mushroom burgers and fries with cheese on them.
Well, she like mushrooms. She just
I know. All right, well, you ladies, let Susie give her sign off because we got more callers coming in, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, here she is.
Bye, honey.
Hello. One time I got a tattoo, I jerked my leg a couple times. I thought it'd be messed up, but it wasn't.
Oh, well, that's good. They can cover that stuff up.
Yeah, no
Love
regrets.
you downtown, Jose.
Bye, you guys. Have a great day.
Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for calling in. And we have another call, Sue.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hi, Susie. Hi, Dino. How are you guys doing today? Happy
Nando. Good morning, hon. How are you?
I'm doing just great. How are you doing today,
there for you guys. My question is, I believe another one things that you didn't use back then that you're using nowadays? Is there a remote start card for your start carder for the car?
Carder,
you know
yeah.
I love my remote start. Love.
Yeah, like you can stand right in front of the window and just start your car from there, you know, instead of going up on cold days. And then if my other thing, if you want to be Sidekick Susan with your tattoos, I believe you should get a tattoo of 3 French fries.
3 French fries.
I am going to do that. 3 French fries in honor of Elliot.
Yeah, and then of course, I'm always, this is awesome to talk to you, sir, because I tune in once in a while when you have your own show, but I think I just got other things going on, and I've been just trying to adjust to all you guys' schedules. So, like I'm just saying, like the new format that you guys have when you guys change from personnel from one time frame to another. So I'm glad to talk to you and listen to you a little bit, what's on your mind and how you come off as a person for the community.
Well, thank you. I hope you like what you're hearing.
Sir.
Are you enjoying what you're hearing?
Oh, this is all the time, man. Just trust me. I used to listen to you guys when I was doing dialysis for many years, and then when my mom used to call in, I don't want to say the little thing that Susie always gets a backflip about, but when she used to call in to get her coupons, but I was listening to her too.
Yeah, all right, we gotta go.
I always say don't bring it up because people start calling and going, oh yeah, that radio shopping show. It's like, yeah. Nice. How's Sona?
She's asleep. We had a wonderful weekend. We celebrated our niece's birthday. She turned 11. And, we got some gifts. But I stayed home because I didn't feel too good from my sciatic nerve. But, I just been stretching out and just do my own thing. But it was a great time. Got to talk to all the kiddos here and there. And we were just going up and down, the whole Valentine's week, so we're going to do it all in one day, so we did it. We stretched it out the whole week, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. Are you guys going to try to make it over to the Legion for George's spaghetti dinners Wednesday at 5?
I would love to, but like I said, I don't know her work schedule.
Okay.
And she's like with the younger crowd that goes back and forth to school and stuff. If they want to rotate or something, they just, I guess, call off, and then she just shows up and does her thing. So
okay, well, let us know if you are, because I could use a Nando and a Sona hug. So if you guys just let me know.
All right, yeah, sounds great. Yeah, and then again, Dino, Susie, great show like always, and everybody else, call in, and support,
We love you, Nando. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
So much.
Appreciate the kind words, sir.
Enjoy your day.
No problem. You guys too. Likewise. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Love, love, love them. Our listeners, we have some of the absolute best.
That's for sure, don't we?
We're going to head out to a quarter-hour break. We'll be back in a few minutes. We come back. I've got a lot more answers to the Q of the day. You can chime in at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. You can throw something on the YouTube, or you can call 847-931-1410. One more time, it's 847-931-1410, and get a hold of us. And, we'd love to hear from you.
And don't forget, the morning show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. We'll do some more reading on them in a little bit, but hey, you need a good attorney and a great guy as James and Vasili at 312-415-8277. So we're going to be back in just a little bit. Like Susie said, we have a whole lot more coming up. So, hey, stay tuned. We don't know where it's going to end up. See you in a bit.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin, or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
I thought you said you were bringing us back. Good morning.
No, I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You're here with me, Soozy C, and Dino D, my co-host for the week.
You're stuck with me for a week.
I'm not stuck with you at all. It is 7:54. If you need to be driving, getting to work, be safe. Make sure your coffee's hot. It looks like the fog is burning off.
Yeah, it really does.
So that's a good thing. I'm sure if you're in like wooded areas, it's crappy, but yes, be careful out there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what's up, Dino?
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at all these different things, trying to make sure we're on top of everything, and we are.
We are. We're
things
getting
are
it.
Going great.
We are talking about our question of the day.
Let's hit that.
Yeah, and some people some things you thought you'd never use, but use. Todd said Facebook. Like, who would have thought when Facebook came out, we were like, nah. I mean, there was MySpace, and then the adults took over MySpace, so the kids went to Facebook. And then we had to creep on our kids, so we went to Facebook. And then they all left for Instagram, and, now we're taking over the Instagram. Then they went to TikTok, and we're taking over the TikTok. But, yeah, Facebook, back in the day when it first came out, you're like, what? What is a book of faces? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even know what that means. And you look back, like, on your memories from Facebook, and I've been on it 16 years. Your first posts were nothing like what you could do now. So you watch how far it's evolved. So that's definitely a good one. Alan said using a cane, Alan with a Y. I don't think he ever thought he'd be using a cane, but there's that. What about cable TV? Remember when it all came out, cable TV, and then it's all the streaming platforms at which they get you because, they want you to subscribe to all of them.
One of the things I'm going to do, I got that new T-Mobile hotbox thing or whatever you call it.
Oh, you got the hotspot?
Hotspot, that's it, not hotbox. I paid for it.
Yeah.
But I got to learn now how to use all the apps on TV because I like watching the news, 2579, usually just Channel 9. but I want to know what's going on, relevant. So I what's happening outside. But that's going to be the hardest thing for me.
Do you have on your app YouTube TV?
Yeah, I got all smart TVs.
Okay, so
I could hook up to all of that stuff. I just don't know how to hook them up yet.
Oh, so it's like connecting it to your phone. It's almost the same. Because I have YouTube TV. A friend of mine signed me up. He's like, "I'll put you on my YouTube TV," and I can get 2, 5, 7, 9, 32. Yeah. And then you get a bunch of the other channels. Yeah. Now it's different. There's 2 different apps. There's a YouTube app, and then there's a YouTube TV app. So YouTube app is like what we see here, and then the YouTube TV app is like TV. And yes, I've been watching the Olympics. I watch Channel 9 whenever I'm home.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of channels on it. And then there's a lot of other ones. Todd, Facebook has 3+ billion users worldwide. My God. Like, okay, let's just think about things that have changed. Talk about that. Like, you can video call someone on the other side of the world.
Well, you used to have Derica call in from Australia.
Yeah, Derica, her little phone calls. Yeah. She was so sweet. She welcomed me so hard when I sat in for Tammy that Christmas week, a year and a half ago. She called in every day, those days that we were on. And speaking of callers, we've got a caller. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, it's the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. Miss Linda, we are good. How are you?
I was just thinking about, you're right. I never thought the real telephone would go out of business,
Right.
That cell phone, I miss the old, home phone. Some people still have them, but most times you can't get no home phone.
No, and most of the time it's just spam callers. All right, Miss Linda, we're going to go to a break, so hang on or call back, love.
You want to hold on, Sue? Sue.
Okay, then.
All right, hang on, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, I will.
We're going to be back in just a few short moments over here. Listen, WRMN 1410, The Morning Show. Whoop, whoop. And it's a great show. And we got Miss Carter. She's holding, and we're going to talk to Linda Carter just as soon as we come back. Going to tell us different things that, for the, what do you call it, the Soozy Q of the day.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. The Illinois Department of Employment Security says 1099-G tax forms are now available for people who received unemployment benefits in 2025. Claimants should receive an email notice or a copy by mail. Forms can also be accessed through an IDES online account or by calling TeleServe. The first practice date for the 2026 Illinois high school football season is moving up to August 5th. The IHSA says member schools approved the change by vote Friday. Players must still complete 12 days of on-field practice before they are eligible to compete in their first game. Illinois lawmakers have proposed raising the state's minimum wage to $27 an hour by 2032. The plan would begin with incremental increases starting July 1st of this year, if approved. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
My name is Tricia Grosser, and this is Elgin, February 16th, 1926. The sale of salacious and filthy magazines in Elgin is under investigation, the order having been issued by Mayor Earl R. Kelly this morning. The mayor appointed a special investigator to cull the magazine stands of the city for copies of reported magazines and periodicals of doubtful literary propriety and decency. 11 samples of literature of such character was submitted to the mayor for preliminary examination. The investigator will examine the periodicals and submit a recommendation as to the continuance of their sale in the city. His recommendation will be submitted to the mayor and council. If it is determined that the publications are unfit for juvenile perusal, an ordinance will be adopted by the city council prohibiting their sale here. Some months ago, an effort was made to bring about a halt in the sale of these cheap magazines, the effort being confined to a plea for cooperation from those dealers who at that time handled such literature. The agitation was aroused then by disclosure of the fact that some children of school age were almost habitual readers of such trash. That effort, however, met with failure, and the net result is the determination to halt the sales here through the action of the City Council.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, patchy fog before 9 a.m., then mostly sunny with a high near 63. This afternoon, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 39. Tonight, patchy fog after midnight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, more patchy fog before 9 a.m. with a high near 56. Currently, it's 36 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions.
Fitting in shouldn't be hard, whether in life, on the court, or in the classroom. At Elgin Community College, you could find your place alongside those expanding their horizons, exploring rewarding careers, and achieving their dreams. A place for doers, thinkers, and believers. At ECC, we see you, we believe in you, and you'll fit right in. Learn more at elgin.edu/belong.
When our nation calls, patriots answer. The U.S. Volunteers Joint Service Command stands ready, honoring our fallen heroes through military funeral honors and serving communities during natural disasters and emergencies. If you're 18 or older, you can serve close to home with free training and just one Saturday a month. Prior service with honorable discharges are welcome. View our website today at usvjsc.org. We are patriots. We are always ready. We are U.S. Volunteers, and we want you to join us.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
And you heard it. That was Neo Fiorito, our good friend from WBBM. We are back. And you are hearing it live right here, Studio 14, WRMN, on Douglas
Avenue.
And there you go. So not only is it a treat, I'm getting to sit in, from the B team. They brought me in and helped Susie with her show over here.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play.
That's it. I got the uniform on. But another treat, and it's really a real treat, and we're just going to put that phone on. Who do we got on there? We got Linda Carter.
Oh, the Miss Beautiful Linda Carter. I just adore her. She's the sweetest.
Isn't she the best?
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Miss Linda.
Yeah, good morning. I was just saying about the old phones and everything. And I don't know whether, there's a lot of stuff, they got rid of pennies, they don't do pennies no more.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all the stores, that you like, at the mall, different malls, they gone, like some J.C. Penney's gone, lots of stuff, they just kind of getting rid of stuff,
Yeah, the malls alone are basically gone.
They're all dying.
Yeah.
The one that was out here.
It's gone. In Dundee, it's gone.
Oh, yeah, so is Stratford Square.
Yeah. You know what's out there? Big Stratford Square. There's a big Woodman's.
Oh, that's what's going up there?
It's already up there.
Oh.
Yeah, a big Woodman. It's bigger than the one in
St. Charles.
off around the road. It's bigger.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's very big. Very big.
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter said she went shopping out there, and she said it's bigger than that one.
I like the cheese aisle at Woodman's. Have you been down the cheese aisle? If there's a cheese, if it's not in that aisle, it doesn't exist. It's an entire aisle. They've got like a very lovely blueberry goat cheese that's delightful. Spread on some crackers.
But anyway, I just want to say hi. You guys have a blessed day.
Well, you too, Miss Linda. Are you taking your husband in today?
Well, no, my husband, he's hospital. Lift him up and pray. He got to have surgery.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, he got because that diabetes. I think they're gonna amputate one of his feet.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Just keep him up and pray.
Absolutely. And are you going to try to come out Wednesday?
I'll be there. I'll come.
I get a Miss Linda hug. Whoop whoop!
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I'll be there Wednesday. Yeah.
We're going to need that support from you. It's going to be a tough day for a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Joyce. Yeah, I can't miss that.
Well, good.
Like you said, he texts me every day. I text him every day.
Yeah.
I miss his text.
Aww.
Anyway, you guys have a blessed day.
You too, honey, and we will see you Wednesday.
Okay, then.
All right. Bye, girlfriend.
Have a blessed day, hon.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
What a lady.
Right?
I mean it.
Class. Nothing but class.
100% class. You better believe that. So, you know what? Are we done with your, what's something?
We can do the toast and jam again.
Want to do a little toast and jam?
It's a good toast and jam.
I think I'm going to
Let's summon the sun. So today I am toasting our very own Dino DeLaley.
Thank you.
And our jam for the day is Here Comes the Sun, because you know what? It's coming, kids.
Yes, it is.
Here comes the sun.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. They must have forgot the words.
Yeah.
And I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's all right.
I love that. And if any of you have songs that you would like to hear, feel free to throw them on the text line, 505-926-1410. Throw them up on the YouTube or give us a call, because I take lists of songs. A lot of times I'll think of what's happening during the day, and it'll just come up and I'll be like, oh, that's a great song. So, yeah, if you guys have suggestions or anything you want to toast, we can make it your toast as well. So feel free. And if you have my number, feel free to text me direct. You know me, I always answer you guys. But yeah, 505-926-1410. Give us a toast or a jam. YouTube, give us a toast or a jam. Text me a toast or jam, or give us a call.
There you go. If you're in a jam, call 847-931-1410.
If you're in a jam, do not take my alleged illegal advice. So I do drum up a lot of work for Jimmy Vaselli by giving out slightly wonky legal advice. I'm always like, check with Jimmy before you take my advice. And Elliot usually cringes when I know I'm giving some advice that isn't 100%. I see Elliot would just cringe, and I'd be like, okay, call Jimmy Vaselli and see if that's real. Jimmy, if you're listening, good morning. And thank you for sponsoring the WRMN morning show. He is, what's his tagline? I always get him backwards. Defending communities. Yeah. What's the other one?
I don't have it in front of me.
All right. We'll have to pull it up.
Yeah.
I always forget. I just always remember defending communities because he is the defender of the community.
He certainly is. And I'm trying to Elliot did such a great job of making his own little live reads, and they are. Vasily Law, they're really just committed, providing you with personalized, exceptional law counsel.
Did you see him give Elliot the shirt off his back on Friday?
Like that? That's the guy he is.
That is exactly the guy he is. He's helped me out with a couple of things. He's helped friends of ours out with a couple of things.
He's a regular guy.
Right.
And
if
he's
he
an attorney, educated, all that good stuff. He's a regular guy.
He's got Jacob, his son, and his beautiful wife. Like, they are just as sweet and down to earth. Yeah. I think I told the story. I don't know if you had heard. Oh, he's listening. If you're in a jam, call Jimmy Vaselli. What else? There it is, advising governments defending communities. Thank you, Jimmy, and I'm sorry I forgot that. But one of the best stories, I remember we all went to Newman's to watch the Bears-Packers game, and Jimmy's beautiful wife is a Packers fan. Jimmy himself is a Bears fan, and their son Jacob, what does he know? He was like 5 years old. He's like, well, whatever. And I guess mom was out shopping or whatever, and Jimmy was telling Jacob, we can't really like things from Wisconsin. We shouldn't love things from Wisconsin. We're Bears fans. We love things from Chicago. And when, Jimmy's wife came home, his son said to her, Mommy, I can't love you anymore. And she's like, why not? And she said, because Daddy said we can't love things from Wisconsin, and you're from Wisconsin, so I can't love you anymore. So I can only imagine that conversation that had to take place to be like, no, that's not exactly what Daddy meant, but how funny. That's a story.
Imagine that.
When I heard that story, that's one I always refer back to because I just think it's so funny. So thank you, Jimmy, for sharing that.
And Jimmy, the good counsel that he is, I'm sure he was able to get himself out.
He was, well, and I do believe...
Did the backstroke on that one.
Yeah, exactly. And using his, his defensive skills and all of his... He was able to convince Jacob, as far as I know, he still is a Bears fan, but loves his mama.
Yeah. Well, how can you not? That's your mom.
How can you not? It's your mom.
From Wisconsin or not? That's okay. Well, we'll convert her too.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that's going to happen. That is a house divided.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
But in a loving sort of way.
We'll keep their sports out of there. But yeah, when we did the, community broadcasting and we expanded to the, Fox River Valley and then really got into the Fox River Valley.
Yeah.
We have been welcomed by just wonderful people. Michael Reed, which is how I met Mr.
He is in Florida right now with the missus, Jen, and MR3. They were at the races yesterday. I got photos.
And how about Mary Kay? I mean,
Miss Mary Kay.
What a heart.
I love her. She's one of my besties. Her and Chris are like, they're family. They're all family. They're all family.
Guy Zambetti from Gilbert's.
Guy is... The one thing I will tell you, if you guys have never, look up Guy Zambetti's Facebook page and join it. That guy has 0 F's to give, and he will tell it. And I think that's why Gilbert's likes him. There's no sugarcoating it. Nope. He will be the first one. He went on a small rant yesterday or the day before about the amount of yard chocolate that has been left out all winter that people were not picking up after their dogs, and he does not care. And I love that about him. He shoots from the hip, and I believe that's why Gilbert's really enjoys him, because you know what you're going to get.
100%. Michael, too.
No, Mike Reed, absolutely.
Mary Kay has a nicer little subtler way of doing it.
Yes.
But
she's sweet as pie.
But she'll tell you just the way it is too. You don't have time for this. I say that all the time. You know, I talked about this before. A good friend of mine, Marie Downey, she was the actually first female clerk for Hanover Township.
Okay.
In the state of Illinois. And she would always, you know, like says, "Hey, Marie, does this shirt make me look fat?" Well, it ain't the shirt, honey. You know, she would tell you like it was.
Yep.
Yes, she was. She was great. And you know what? I think people want to hear it that way.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, I've always said if you're going to be mad at me, it's not because I lied to you. It's because I told you the truth.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, I believe it.
And I would rather hear the truth.
Hey, we got 2 phone calls. Hold on.
Let's go. Let's get these callers. Good morning, caller. Who dis? Daily Dose of David?
Trusty Pat.
Oh, Trusty Pat.
Trusty Pat.
Wait, I don't think we have it keyed up, but hang on. Ready? Bow, 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 bow. It's Trusty Pat.
Oh, that's just as good.
All right, good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Hey, I've not been able to listen, but just little spits, and I knew that Elliot was leaving. But did Elliot go on to greener pastures, or where'd he go?
He took a job back in his passion in animal welfare. He is working for Orphans of the Storm. He is their volunteer coordinator and strategist, and he starts that job today.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good to hear.
Oh, he's very excited.
Cool. I just, the thing that I didn't imagine myself doing was online banking. I never saw myself doing that. I'm still not paying bills online, but I do switch money over from accounts and so forth and do a direct deposit of my check. So that's one thing I never saw doing. One thing it got me, I went out for lunch up in Woodstock Wednesday, and I saw a payphone on the wall. I thought, wherever have I seen a payphone?
Does it still work?
No,
yeah, nothing to put in it.
I tried it. It did not work. But that's one thing you never see anymore. You never see payphones anymore.
Right. I remember getting excited when you'd find a payphone that had a long enough cord that you could pull it in the car.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they started putting longer cords.
Right. And so, remind me, is George's thing for? Is that Wednesday for?
Wednesday at 5:00. Yep, at the Legion spaghetti dinner.
Okay. All right.
And you know what? I haven't owned checks in over 25 years. I pay everything online.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So easy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Trusty Pat, good to hear from you.
All right, I got you one more time. Ready?
All right.
I promise next time you call, I'll find where the key is, okay?
All right, thanks.
Bye, Pat.
Take care, Pat. All right, here we go.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning.
Oh, it's our very own David Teese. Or are you Soozy 2.0 this morning?
No, I can't be Soozy 2.0. Samantha's sitting next to me. She'll get jealous.
Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning.
How are you,
jealous of you being a woman than I am? You already are.
Oh, she says I'd be jealous of
the woman he is?
Yeah.
He already is. I'm not jealous.
Oh, my God. I love it. How are you guys? What's going on?
Not much. She's home from work today because she's got vertigo. She's being dizzy today.
Did you ever take that? Do they give you a prescription for it?
They give you medicine that just makes you sleep.
Yeah, my mom has it, and my friend Jamie has it. Good morning, Jamie. And it works amazing, but it does make you sleep.
I don't want to sleep, so I just stay awake.
I want you to sleep.
I don't like sleeping that much.
Oh my God! So, what is an answer to the question of the day? What is something that has changed a lot that you never ever thought you'd use, but now you use it all the time?
Well, I have to talk to my tenant, and, spend some quality time with my tenant and talk with them,
And you never thought you'd have a tenant again? Is that where we're going?
I'm his third tenant.
The third tenant. Well, the third time's a charm.
I got a kick out of Linda Carter. That's a big Woodman's, man. She said it. It was hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
That is a big Woodman's.
Have you ever been to one on Randall?
Yeah. Have you been to Woodman's?
Yeah, I've been to the one on Randall and Carpentersville. I love the place.
Did you go down the cheese aisle?
Of course. You cannot.
Cheese aisle is the only aisle we love.
See? It's crazy there.
And you can find squeaky cheese there.
You can find good squeaky cheese there. For those of you who don't know what squeaky cheese is, it's cheese curds, but the best ones have a squeak when you bite them.
Yes. So you got squeaking going on in your mouth.
Oh, God. Have you ever had chocolate cheese?
They make a chocolate cheese?
They do. Oh, my gosh. Next time you go to Woodman's, pick up chocolate cheese.
Well, how about for the segment of what's going to go in the day's mouth? Chocolate cheese.
There we go.
There's no segment goes there's mouth. There's nothing. That's an Elliot thing. Yeah, I went over to Elliot's house yesterday.
He said you were there rodding his pipes again.
Yeah, I know.
Can't get enough of his pipes, can you?
You gotta quit. I told him you gotta get some more fiber in you. Too many big boom booms.
Well, he said it worked because when we talked on the phone, he said he did a load of laundry and nothing backed up.
Yeah.
He was pretty excited.
Yeah, we got some more roots. And then, and it's great. I finally got to meet and see Mr. Ken Husky Saturday.
You sent me that picture, and what made him stop in and see you? I love that.
Well, we were playing phone tag, and he had some information for me for the golf show and some people to contact, helping out that he is. But I'll tell you what, I did not picture what Ken Husky would look like. Man, that guy's a handsome guy.
He's exactly what I pictured. Exactly.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
Wow. I just got he's a handsome guy, man. He must have had a lot of ladies sitting out front of that studio.
Plus that voice. Seriously, that voice.
He's got that voice.
He's got that voice.
He's got that radio voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it real down, and he talks.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. So, all right, David Teese. Well, do we have another caller?
We do have another caller.
We do.
Let's get the other caller. You guys, I just want to say you guys are having a good show. I like it. So keep up the good work. And
thank you. When are you on? When are you on this week again? Are you on Tuesday? And what days are you on?
I'm on Tuesday night, Wednesday night at 7, and then Saturday mornings. And then, listen, guys, this Friday is going to really quickly is Political Talk Show Free Speech Friday is going to be 6 to 8. It's a really good part 2 of Dundee Township story. A lot of views last Friday's show. A lot of views. Get ready for part 2 this Friday with Sonar. Political Talk Show Free Speech Friday will go at 6 to 8.
All right.
Special edition.
You got a really big show. Wow.
All right. Then we will we'll talk to you probably tomorrow.
All right. You guys take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Samantha.
All right. Good morning, caller. Who dis? Good morning, caller. Who dis? Daily Dose of David.
So, the question.
We'll go right by the hellos. Go ahead.
I thought I would never be using diabetic test strips and meters to measure diabetes blood sugar levels.
So, were you born diabetic, or did it come on? How old were you when you became diabetic?
It was about 12 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I know my lower legs were like a little bit, not tons darker, but a little bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
And my chiropractor said, have it looked at. And, yeah, it's all about blood flow. And so, but I recently, today, right before I got on with the show, I think I may have finally found, I didn't sign up yet, but for a good functional medicine doctor. She's type 1 herself, but she believes in finding the root cause, and she you check in with her daily, and she seems to be a straight shooter, and we'll see. She doesn't recommend supplements really. Diet changes is like a big, like most or all of it, and then so we'll see. I'm optimistic.
Well, good. Fingers crossed. We'll hope things go well for you.
Yeah. So, and then my one cleaning job I did, someone hit my car, and now I got to get my some body work done at one of my customers I clean for, but turn it in through insurance. But the problem is, I got $1,000 deductible. So, at my cleaning job, they're going to go through the video footage to see if they could see who hit my car,
mm-hmm.
and if they see it, then maybe they could be liable, and then I won't have to pay. Because then, I'm without my car a couple weeks. And
How bad is your car, Dave?
What's that?
How bad is your car?
Not too bad, but they hit the front. It wrinkled the hood a little bit, where soap from the car wash got underneath a little bit, but not too bad. But it's not striking right, the hood, and so the hood could fly up. The guy at my one body shop looked at it, and so it's got to be looked at, fixed.
Well, fingers crossed that they will be able to see on the cameras the license plate and get a hold of the people that hit you. So.
And check your estimate, because if you're going to pay $1,000 and maybe the repair is only $1,200, don't make your rates go up. Just take care of it on your own. If you got to pay if you can't find out who hit you.
Yeah, the owner, he's the one who helped me. He just a roughest estimate. He was saying it could be like $4,000 because I'd probably need a new hood and a new fender, and then another part was, I don't know. Stuff is so expensive today. Everything.
Yeah, it is.
It sure is.
It's beyond ridiculous.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, did you find a new host yet?
No.
Co-host?
No. Right now you got me and Dino D. Soozy C and Dino D.
That's it. We're working.
Who's running the board? Who's running the board?
Dino is.
Me. Can't you tell?
Okay.
All right, David.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, we're gonna go to break. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Have a good day.
Be on time to work.
Bye.
Bye, David.
I am. I'm just pulling in now.
Yay! Go bye.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Yeah.
That's another achievement that both you and Elliot should really feel good about. You got David.
We got David to get to work on time. I love it, and I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself, David. Good thing. And Brendan, good morning. Brendan's on.
Hey, Brendan. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. You heard what's going on with. Hello. We're just on the phone with her. Linda Carter.
Oh, Miss Linda Carter. Yeah, her husband's
may end
diabetic.
Up having to,
lose
do
a
something
foot
with his foot over there. So that's not good. My good friend Gary Durante, cousin to George, he lost one of his toes just recently. From the diabetes.
Yeah.
So you never know. And he's about
so scary.
Yeah.
So scary.
So it happens any age, any time. You got to watch yourself,
Yep. We're also talking about the cue of the day, which is what is something that you said, that has changed drastically. You thought you'd never use, but you do. And my good friend, Tim, DJ Buddy James, he said when he became a DJ, he never thought he'd be playing music off a computer.
How you like that?
Which now everything is computerized. Yep.
Everything is. There's no more, that's why we want to make sure we keep people listening to the radio. 1410, always keep dialed in. You find out what's going on. You know what's happening.
Amen.
But if you got that special music, go ahead. Go on
and
to your
you know
YouTubes.
What? Today, our small business spotlight, she had to cancel. Her train was stuck in St. Louis, so she wasn't getting back. So I've rescheduled her, so we will not have a small business spotlight today. But Tino and I will keep going. We got things to talk about.
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. Get us talking, and you ain't going to be able to shut us up.
Exactly.
Remember, this show is brought to you by Vasily Law, advising governments, defending communities, one town and one person at a time. So stay tuned, everybody. 1410 WRMN, as I'm filling in with our host, Soozy C. Catch you in just a bit.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Illinois lawmakers have proposed raising the state's minimum wage to $27 an hour by 2032. The plan would begin with incremental increases starting July 1st of this year, if approved. The Illinois Department of Employment Security says 1099-G tax forms are now available for people who received unemployment benefits in 2025. Claimants should receive an email notice or a copy by mail. Forms can also be accessed through an IDES online account or by calling TeleServe. The first practice date for the 2026 Illinois high school football season is moving up to August 5th. The IHSA says member schools approved the change by vote Friday. Players must still complete 12 days of on-field practice before they are eligible to compete in their first game. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Chuck McDowell here again. Over the years, I've seen way too many timeshare exit companies pop up, take folks' money, and disappear. I just saw an ad from an exit company started by a couple of bozos that used to work for me. My advice, don't hire bozos I'll fire. Want out of your timeshare? I'll send you our free timeshare exit info kit explaining your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free kit. 800-329-3737. That's 800-329-3737.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com. And let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Washington's birthday brings patchy fog before 9 a.m., then mostly sunny with a high near 63. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 39. Looking ahead to Tuesday, more patchy fog is likely before 9 a.m., with a high near 56. Currently, it's 40 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the chaos.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, Soozy C. I try to keep it down, Dino.
You got it. I'm good.
And my co-host for the week, Dino D. Soozy C and Dino D in the house.
What's going on, everybody? Great
Nancy.
Monday.
Nance, I'm glad you're out walking, girl. It is beautiful outside. Right now it's 40 degrees. Partly cloudy. I think there's sun peeking out in spots. I'm going to get up to 62 today. If you're a golfer, get out there. Might be soggy, wear your galoshes, but get out there and golf.
It's going to be a record.
Yeah. And then I think we'll probably have a little bit of snow in June, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. You're fine. I'm
Take
fine.
it
We're all
on
fine.
stride. If you're from the Chicago area and you don't understand what our weather is, you're not from the Chicago area.
Oh, no. Friday, we talked about this type of weather. Like, what do you wear? You get up in the morning and, you know, you put on like a light shirt with a sweater over it, and then you wear your winter coat. And then as the day goes on, the winter coat comes off. The sweater comes off, the sweater goes back on, maybe a hoodie. Like you gotta have enough clothes for all 4 seasons in one day when you're living in the Midwest like this. So funny. I know I've got extra jacket in my car, and we talked about all this stuff in our cars this morning. But you got yours organized. I got to get mine organized.
It was, what a breath of fresh air. I felt so good.
Yep.
Because I found things that, oh shit, I was looking for that. You know what I mean? It's like, here it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of good stuff. You know, I'm looking on the tube of views, as they call it, and a lot of things. Of all days, we're celebrating President's Day, right? 1959, Fidel Castro was sworn in as the Prime Minister of Cuba.
In 59?
1959.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
No.
But I mean, you're celebrating a president, and you got a guy like this, dictator type style, but yeah.
1959, wow.
1968, the first 911 emergency telephone system is inaugurated.
Wow. Does it say where that was?
It didn't. I think East Coast is where
Okay.
Or, it could be California. One of the coasts had it first.
Yeah.
And then it moved its way in.
My friend's son has created, it's called the Haas Alert. And they put it into fire trucks, police cars. And when they're coming, it will alert you on your radio.
Really?
So you know that they're coming. You know what I mean? Not just the sirens. Yeah, I'll have to get the specifics on it. But yeah, he's been selling it all over. You put it in cars.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I haven't heard that. I know they got the Opticon, which is, like when you see at the top of a traffic light, it's
it'll change
flashing,
the light.
Or if it's solid, that's indicating other fire apparatus, because when they're getting a green light, you'll have a steady floodlight shining your way.
Right, but it also doesn't it change it changes the traffic lights, so they're
But what I'm saying
them all
is,
red.
You've got maybe 2 engines going to one fire, and there was a real tragic in my area. Stone Park had one where that happened. 2 fire engines collided.
Oh my God!
But now they have it where there's a steady floodlight to let you know that, look, the other engine or ambulance already has like the right of way, if we'll call it. They've got the green light, so you know they're going to be flying.
Right.
So you don't want to hit each other. Yeah, that's neat. I never heard of that thing you're talking.
Yeah, I'll get the whole thing about it and I'll send it to you. It's pretty interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
So yeah.
So many different things happening today, but that's okay.
No, what else we got?
I think I hit the highlights. Archaeologist Howard Carter opened the inner burial chamber of King Tutankhamun's tomb in Egypt.
Tutankhamun?
Yeah, that's the guy.
King Tut.
How'd you know that?
Yeah.
I know it was King Tut, but I can't say that.
Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
They
good.
opened it, what year was that?
1923.
Ooh.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been hitting the circuit, though, King Tut. They've been putting them all over to him at the
He's still
Chicago
mummified.
Museum. Yes, he is. I don't think they're ever going to not.
No,
They had talked about they wanted to actually open it up just to get like genealogy if they could. But I don't know if they should. I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't mess with it.
Because I saw, what was that movie with the...
Wasn't that Indiana Jones when they all came out of... I don't know if Elliot would know all the weird...
He knows all the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the one where they...
No, Hector, unfortunately, she, the girl who was supposed to come in today, was in St. Louis over the weekend and her train got delayed. So no small business spotlight today, but I have already rescheduled her. And her name is Nicole. I'll tell you what, so we can go back. Jimmy Vaselli asked me to send him the picture of him in the cute little suit. So her name is Nicole, and she works as a juvenile detention substance use counselor. She's been doing that for 3 years. She's young. She's only 26. And she can her work consists of providing group and individual therapy, treatment plans, and goal setting for kids of addiction and in juvenile detention. So she'll be in March. So we'll have her in. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
And you got to be grateful for organizations like this, because in the beginning, everybody was getting help. Oh, we'll help them do this. We'll teach them this. We'll teach. But if you don't have the follow-up to this, and if you don't have someone that's educating them on, okay, fine, you're talking to someone for whatever amount of weeks, but when that person's gone, that lifeline is cut.
Right.
And you need to have someone that you could still talk to, get that advice. And I think that's what's going on, especially with the mental health crisis that's going on in this country. It's terrible. Probably
well, especially
always been
men's.
here.
I think
Yeah.
it's even worse for men's mental health because men are brought up to not talk about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not a good thing. You guys have feelings too. You guys have, you're dealing with struggles just like we are.
Yeah, things change, even in the fire industry. When I first got in, it was 1976. And when we had a tragedy, you had guys that were on the job 10, 15 years ahead of me, just showing you around and everything, because I was a newbie, and or probie, if you want to call it. But what happened was, it was like, suck it up and, tough it out, or you'd make some kind of a joke about it just to get through it. And I was even wondering, I says, how can you joke about something like this? I says, someone just lost her life, or
right.
And we were right there in the mix of it. We got a phone call, but it has changed, and I am glad that there is like peer support. My good friend Jack Berry, he does it for the firefighters and police officers, supporter of the first responders. But yeah, it's very, very, very important that you do find someone to talk to, no matter who it is. And we got a phone call.
Good morning, caller. Who this?
This is Bob.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
I'm fine. I have to apologize for the fact that I haven't been able to turn on the radio this morning until, maybe just 4 or 5 minutes ago. Glad to hear Dino on there this morning.
I bet you were shocked to hear me here, huh?
A little bit, not too much. I mean, you're a man of responsibility. I figured somebody was going to be there.
Oh, absolutely. How you doing today, Bob? Everything good?
Everything's good. I have a question. What was the question of the day today?
The question is, what is something that's changed over the years that you thought you would never use, but now you use all the time?
I give up.
Well, think about like online banking. We use GPS instead of paper maps. Vacuums. We have those Roombas that vacuum by themselves. I mean, there's so many things that have changed. My biggest one, which I didn't talk about, is an air fryer. I held out forever for an air fryer, and I got one last year, and I'm like, why did I not get an air fryer sooner?
And it cooks so quick, and it tastes so good. It doesn't take away
and mine does
nothing from it.
everything.
Yeah.
So things like that, Bob. Anything come to mind?
Well, I'd have to give long thought to that. But there is something, though, I'd like to talk about rather briefly that I heard just after I turned the radio on, and that is somebody's introduced a bill to make the cost of living, or to make the minimum wage $27 an hour by few years down the road. I think that's a crazy idea, and I'll tell you why. First of all, you don't know what's going to happen between now and then as far as the cost of living increase is concerned, and that might be too little. And then every time somebody says, well, the cost of living has gone up so much, they say, well, we've already have a law. This is what it's going to be. And it makes it difficult to change it. If they really were concerned about all this, they could tie, here in Illinois, they could tie this minimum wage to the cost of living increase, like Social Security. Then they wouldn't have to worry about it from year to year. But I do have a problem with having a minimum hourly wage, because it costs a lot of low-cost jobs. So many things are being turned over now to a computer. The people are being replaced by automation, AI, so on and so forth, because of the cost of wages. It would be difficult for high school kids to get a part-time job when the cost of living increase is too high for what they're going to be doing, like delivering newspapers. Delivering newspapers. A kid on a bicycle would be more than happy to make $1.50 an hour, for a couple of hours of his spare time.
Well, you know what, and that goes to like with Susie's her thought of the day here. The idea is that's something that people never would figure. They'd go to the computer to read the newspaper instead of getting it paper. And you're right, Bob, because so many things have changed. And I think we have to embrace the technology, but we have to make sure that that technology makes sense. I agree with you. How do you set the minimum wage for what's going to happen in 2 years, 1 year, much less 4 and 5? You know, to say, oh, it has to be at this level. Prior to COVID, when everybody just kind of got obscene with their pricing, I would say that as when I was a restaurant owner too, that you expect your, pancakes and eggs and breakfast and what have you to be the same cost. You don't want to pay no more for that, but yet, you're expecting that the minimum wage wouldn't go up. Everything has to go up together. It just can't be one thing or the other. People don't take youth of today. I don't see them taking a lot of the McDonald's jobs. Unfortunately, a lot of people are taking those jobs so they could sustain. And now you've got someone that was supposed to be I don't want to call it an entrance job into the world
No, those
of work,
were meant
but
to be entry-level jobs, yeah.
So where you learn responsibility, you learned a work ethic, you learned you got to be on time, you got to smell good, you got to look good. You can't be going to jobs that way. And places like McDonald's and even a paper route gave you that responsibility. People counted on that newspaper being there for that, 10 cents a paper that you would get. It added up if you had a lot of houses. But things have changed.
The cost of newspaper is I really enjoy the daily newspaper. I sit down and I turn to the obituaries, make sure my name ain't there.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the comics and the crossword puzzle. But it's the cost of the newspaper is a daily cost. If you wanted to go and buy one someplace, the price on the front page for the Herald is $4.
Yeah.
My God. But I understand their costs, between the cost of print and everything else. And
but it's the decrease of subscribers, too.
Right.
That's what raised the price.
But what also leads to is payroll tax. As someone who does, the payroll tax is insane what, as a business owner, you have to pay in payroll tax that has to be taken out of checks every week or every other week, whatever, and mailed in. That goes up. And the more that increases, that's even hard to sustain because taxes in Illinois have gotten, we're not going to get into all that, but I mean, I see it. I see it as from the business standpoint. It's hard. We just had a business close in Hampshire because between, just payroll and payroll tax, they just couldn't do it anymore. Yes. And that's a shame. So the higher the minimum wage goes, the more payroll tax, the more it's a very vicious circle.
The taxes are pricing most businesses out.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom line. That's just what it is.
Right.
And there's no accountability, and we're not going to make a political, again, or too deep into it. But, like right now, we're in the process or in the steps of having a shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't we stop those guys from getting their paychecks? But they're going to get their paycheck, and the guys, air traffic controllers, TSA agents, other federal installations aren't going to get a paycheck, but the people that vote to slow it down, they're going to get their check.
They're going to get theirs, yep.
That should be the first thing they should stop.
I agree.
Well, there's been talk about a law that says that if you're a congressman or a senator, you can't have any job. In other words, they have to go by the same rules that everybody else does. No special business, no special
treatment.
Right.
Yeah, I got you. No, very good, Bob.
I think that would be a wonderful idea. Well, I've taken enough of our listeners' time, and it's always a pleasure.
Will we see you Wednesday?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Look forward
I
to
get a
seeing
Bob
you
hug.
then, Bob.
I get a Bob hug.
Okie doke. Talk to you later.
Nice talking to you, Bob.
Bye,
Thank
honey.
you very much.
Bye now.
Yeah, and Cleveland Dennis says, that's the other thing is that newspapers lost a lot of advertisers.
Yeah, they have. I mean, it's just, what are you going to do?
Right.
Everything's automated. People are looking on the computer. What do I need to buy the newspaper for?
Yep.
And, our lifestyles have changed so much, too. You don't have time to have, even with the restaurant. I'll go back to the restaurant industry. Before, we used to get the guys like the UPS drivers. You get the IDOT guys would come in. You know, they'd be able to take a break and go into a restaurant, or police officers would come in. Well, now it's gotten to the point where everybody's all the scrutiny. Well, how come that UPS guy was in the restaurant having his, well, they get a break.
Because they get to eat. Oh, yeah, there was a video of a police officer who rolled up. There was a group of kids, and they were all dancing. So he jumped in the circle and started dancing with the kids. And people were like, well, isn't he supposed to be out protecting his community? He was. He's building a relationship. You know, so people,
and those are the same parents that let their kids go out and protest instead of staying in school.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother conversation. But you know what? Pam came up with a good one. My friend Pam Miller. Something that came up that's changed drastically that we thought we'd never use, but I use it all the time, and I know I shouldn't. Self-checkout. Self-checkouts.
I kind of like it.
I do. I go through it all the time.
Yeah.
And I always I go to the same Walmart all the time, typically for supplies for the bars. And, you know, a couple times they're like, can we see your receipt? I'm like, nope. I'm one of those. I'm like, nope. You trust me to check my stuff out? Then I've checked it all out. And I do.
And what I don't
But I am one of those pain in the butts.
is the Walgreens or the Walmarts that have those electronic beepers. They'll stop you. Well, can I look in your jacket? Well, hold on a minute. What did you see me take?
Right.
What did I take from your store that you're saying this alarm went off? If you could tell me what it is and it's on me, arrest me.
Yep.
But if not, you're going to give me 3 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't stop for him. I said, call the police. I'm going.
No, I just tell them, nope. You guys want me to scan my own groceries? Then you're going to have to trust me.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's funny because I'm at that Walmart. I actually had a lady follow me out. This little gray hair, and she was all sorts of pissed off. And she follows me out, and I'm at my car. I pop the hood. I'm putting my stuff in, and she's standing there looking at me. And I said, you do know, I said, I don't know about you at Walmart, but I work for Jewel. And if I were to walk out after someone I thought was shoplifting, I would get fired immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she just looked at me very bewildered and turned around and went back in. But yeah, self-checkouts. As much as I hate them, or I hate the concept of them, I also love them because I'm in and out. Done.
Yeah.
I go.
Or you get the coupon cutters that, before.
Do you ever get behind someone who still writes a check?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Well, you should have been on. That was my one question of the day when I was with Elliot. You were off. Like, what do you hate? What does it really get up your...
Oh, yeah. What irritates you?
Yeah. Mine is the traffic. I always go to traffic. That's my go-to.
Because you drive like a crazy man.
No, but people in the left lane going below the speed limit.
Well, they're from Wisconsin.
That's exactly what it is.
They are, because that's how people in Wisconsin, I mean, and that's not being mean, then that's not a general statement, but go drive in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
People in the left lane go slow. People in the right lane go fast. They're different than us.
But they're kind, though. Nice people, people from Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
Still, it's one of those things that we have to deal with.
Hang on. Matt McNeil.
I've been trying to call here, and that's why I'm stalling. Where the heck is he?
He's here. He came in.
I saw him walk in. But we want to hear
waiting
what's
for him to
going
come
on
in and
the show.
say, what is going on?
Not that we need him, because, again, this show is brought to you by Facility Law. That's right, Facility Law. They're committed to providing you with personalized and exceptional legal counsel. Their team brings decades of expertise across a wide range of practice areas. Municipal law, public finance, real estate transactions, economic development, and litigation. And they're advising governments and defending communities.
And proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show.
Each and every morning. We thank you very much, Jimmy, for being a sponsor. We talked about you earlier. Your support and help has been outstanding. He supported us when we did the Bears as well. And was a great sponsor for the Bears. So you do so much for us. We thank you very much for being with us. We hope we're not letting you down as the group that you stood behind and say, hey, I'm going to sponsor them. But, Matt's going to be here any minute. But until Matt is here, I got to tell you, I like this song.
Yeah. And this is the toast and jam of the day. And I am toasting Dino DeLaley for getting his buns up and coming in here and doing this for me all week. And springtime's coming, babies.
Coming sooner than we know.
It feels like years since it's been here.
I think Matt's ignoring us.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right.
Yeah, because I don't know if anybody else out there felt like I did, but why did January feel like it was 6 months long?
It was a long. Well,
It just
we had that
felt like
frigid
it
cold.
kept going and going and going.
Yeah. There he is.
It was awful. There he is, Matt McNeil.
Come on
Did you
in,
hear me
Matt.
yell
Say hi
for
to
you?
everybody.
I had to put programs in on Mondays. I always do that.
Oh, well, we just want to know what is going on with you in the local community hour. What's going on with Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil? Marvelous
my goodness.
margarita.
What do I have going on today? Oh,
Nope, you're on.
You're on.
Oh, I'm
That's
on?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Of course you are. You're not my first day here,
yeah.
you know?
I'm just going to be talking about local community hour stuff today. And then we've got the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment. And then on Out to Lunch, I'm going to be just kind of going through just kind of the regular stuff that I usually do. Tuesday, though, is an exciting day.
What? What's happening Tuesday?
Okay, so I have a guest. Her name is Daria. She's from Desserts Without Regrets. She has a business.
What?
Yes, and so it's a business where she has different cakes and cookies and all these different treats that are all gluten-free, keto diet friendly.
I think I saw her on the TikTok.
You did?
I think so. Where's she at? Where's she out of?
She's in Gilbert's. Daria Shulishova. She's Russian, and she is from St. Petersburg, I found out.
I was wondering how you said that so well.
She's from
Slavislava.
She was. She lived 15 minutes away from where I was born, which is so cool considering how big Russia is. So I was excited. I'm excited to meet her too. So that's
Desserts Without Regrets.
Yeah.
That's it, brother. Signify.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Well, awesome. Anything else going on this week you got going?
Oh my goodness.
Is there coffee chat? Wise coffee chat?
That's on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes. So that's coming up on Wednesdays.
And have the coffee.
The coffee. Let's have a coffee talk. Get your coffee. Let's sit and talk. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. I'm feeling verklempt.
You could even listen in the car. You don't have to just come here
in
for
the car.
Coffee. That's
You got to listen in the car.
That's exactly it.
And what else you got?
Oh my gosh. I gotta look at who I've got here.
Oh.
On my schedule, I'm a little discombobulated today.
It's okay.
Let me
Today.
What? Hey, come on now. No me, as my dad says, no me. Oh my goodness. I've got some great guests.
How much time we got?
You got 39 seconds. Go ahead. He does this for a living. He knows what it is.
All right. We have Elizabeth with Behavioral Health Services. She's going to be coming in to talk about an upcoming prom dress event. So we got a lot of cool things that's coming up this weekend. I know we only have 20 seconds left.
All right, don't forget, as Elliot always said, you have one life. Go out there, show compassion, show empathy, be a good person, and of all things,
most important thing,
be kind. Thank you, Elliot, for that.
Yes, thank you for listening to WRMN Morning Show. We will be here tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And the rest of the week, you're stuck with Dean. I know.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship,